You see that? I was at reset. You see that shit?
Mm-hmm. Choke pull. I mean, you still pull for her though. That doesn't change the fact.
I was like, I'm not gonna get this bitch. Ah, fuck.
And experience a world
Wasted. You know what? You know what's funny though? The
you
same.
know what?
Oh, so the same thing actually happened to me in Star Rail because there's a dude right now on the banner, and then I was like, yeah, I'll just build a pity, and I got him like, oh fuck. In 110 pull, I'm like, god damn it, I procced it, and then I'm trying to save for another unit, and then that shit happened. So I have the dude. He is cool looking though. To be fair, I kind of wanted him, so I guess it worked out.
You see, knock on wood. When I saw this, I was like, please be Neko, please be Neko, please be Neko.
Yeah, the one time you don't want it to be. The one.
I was like, anyone except for Nanggong. I was like, anybody. Give me fucking grace. I will be happy. and then she's like, hi, you called? It's like, no. It's like, I was trying to hang up on you.
I mean, that was pretty much my Suna pull because I got her like really early. Although, except that I actually wanted her because of the whole Ether Veil thingy. That's where it started. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm gonna pull for the Angels. Aria was a choice for sure, but
yep.
Yep.
How did this happen? Like, you just bump into people or whatever. Oh yeah, in this fucking scene, I was like, you've been watching a lot of shank 'em.
Yeah, shit. With Cissia's fucking snack obsession.
Oh yeah, and if the live action is saying that they want to go all the way, I really want to see this punch.
Oh yeah. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that.
Hey, don't do it, Straw Hat. You'll be in trouble. Boy, if you knew what this fucker is. Boy.
Okay, I heard us, so we should be good. But can you check your can you check on your end?
On my hand?
Yeah, sure.
My hands. Your hands. His hands. There.
Yeah, you actually brought up that song.
It's a good song.
Uh-oh.
I heard us. But it's a good song. It's just, to me, again, it does not match 13.
No, it doesn't. I like the Japanese one that they used.
Yeah,
I forget what it's called, but yeah.
But then my boyfriend said that when you listen to My Hands and you think of 13, do not think of it as Lightning Song. It's actually, he said, it's actually Fang and
Vanille,
to each other.
That makes
to each other, and I was like, holy shit! Actually, that actually makes sense. But then thinking of that way, then 13 runs into that stupid bullshit of what was it, FF 12 with Vaughn, where Vaughn isn't really the true hero of that game. He was just thrown in because Japanese people didn't like an old person being the main character.
Oh,
which was Baltier. But then you had Fran, who was his partner. So it was like, it's actually both of them are the main heroes of the game. The things I've already seen as silly been drawn with.
Silly, yeah. That's such a funny nickname. I didn't think about that, but it makes
No,
sense. Silly.
just let you know again, like I think I mentioned it.
Hmm.
Uh, uh, the artists I follow already made Bonnie Way on his
Yes.
knees for silly, and I'm like, you know what? I like this dynamic. Big sub, small top.
Small top.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. And then let me go ahead and tweet it out.
I love drinking boba tea. Let's see how many black balls I can fit in my mouth today.
God damn it.
I mean, until you, sir, can give me a good reason not to drink boba tea. Besides of it being like full of sugar.
Well, yeah. No, that shit is that shit is dangerous.
Like there's some boba shops, you know, they go like after you order your stuff and it's like how much percentage of sweet or whatever do you want? I was like, what do you mean? You're putting more fucking sugar into this shit?
Oh yeah, like what's the thing? Oh yeah, there's regular sugar and then extra. I think it's called extra. I think that's what they
Yeah,
say.
extra sugar
Yeah.
or from the ones I have, they go by percentage, like
Oh.
10% more, 50% more,
Oh my
75.
god.
And I was like, and I did ask them one time, I was like, did anyone order the 75%? Yes. Oh, there he is. Like their regular customer. I was like,
Oh
oh
my
yeah, he
gosh.
does look like a 75%.
You look like a 75%. That sounds hilarious. He looks like a fucking 15%. Those damn 10%. Go big or go
And then
home.
and they're like, do you want to try the 70%, more sweetening? I was like, no, I have a heart murmur. I don't want to fucking go overdrive. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
And yeah, everyone, I have a heart murmur. I'm skipping every, I believe, third or fourth beat
god damn.
from a regular, heart rhythm. So, woo!
Well, we definitely had a lot of murmurs in the the heart of the internet. Oh man. What a week.
They're more like heart attacks.
On the verge of the heart attack, pretty much. I guess it depends on who you are. But yes, this is pretty much 355 of the
Oh,
Hypecast. We are back and welcome back to everybody else. With yours truly
camera.
as always, Sean, aka Hawk525. With my cohort Zawa in the building as always. All
Hi
right.
guys, camera. The
we
camera.
Oh, sorry. Let me
The camera.
sorry. I almost had everything except my camera for Zawa because Zawa cannot see me otherwise.
Sorry. I like to see his pretty face until he becomes a a B2 model.
Oh yeah, I know. That's still like in the back of my mind for now. I still kind of want to do it, but man, there's just been a lot of there's more and more distractions always happening. Anywho, distractions, yeah. Distractions aside, I guess, or rather, that's the forefront. Today, we are definitely going over fighting game stuff and then quite the bombshell when it comes to Epic Games and other such happenings. So, let's get to it. It might be quite the chunky hypecast, so let's get to it and do it. So let's go ahead and fire this off.
This battle is about to explode.
Explosions
All
indeed.
over my face.
Oh god. Well, I mean, we'll see about that in Alex's thing. But anyway, Alex from Street Fighter 6. Yes, previously we did talk. We had a discussion about Alex and Patricia's sort of inclusion, not inclusion. I mean, conclusion in the arcade. Well, just story in general in Street Fighter 6. Because yes, they're married to each other. They are written as cousins at the moment, and well, second cousins, whatever. Doesn't fucking matter. They're related. At the end of the day, I don't know why people even are trying to dance around it. Anyway, incestuous relationships doesn't really work all that well for Alex as a character. So there's a lot of rift to the point where it actually brought to the attention of the director of Street Fighter 6, Nakayama-san. So he actually even made a tweet about it to make awareness, right? Or no, that they're aware, right? It says, "We apologize for any confusion that recent topics regarding Alex's story may have caused. While we have not changed the characters' backstories, after internal review by the development team, we plan to revise certain text passages that may have been misleading in the near future. Additionally, we have published a supplementary episode on Buckler's Boot Camp to provide further insight into the character's emotions and backstory." Now, I haven't read it in this, but this sub story or whatever you want to call it. But when it comes to the rest of this, I mean, was there really any confusion? I
I
don't.
know. I was about to
Right,
say that.
right. Was there really? I mean, what's your input on this bit?
What confusion, sir? Please point to us in the room where the confusion is.
Yeah, like I think it was pretty like written in plain text that Tom is Alex's mom's cousin, right? So therefore, there is some sort of blood relation between Tom, Patricia, of course, and Alex. When previously it was thought that Alex was completely adopted, unrelated, so that actually made the dynamic work in a way because yeah, they're like they're not family by blood, but they grew up as family, right? As life went on, which that's kind of
Yeah.
like the whole point in a way for Alex to kind of drive him as well a man and all that stuff, right? To uh, you know to fight in Street Fighter pretty much, especially when in Street Fighter 3 or whatever Third Strike, you know it was like kind of simple, like Gil beat up fucking Tom, and Alex wanted to pretty much take revenge for Tom, and Tom was like, "Don't do it," or whatever. It's fine. It's not worth it, but Alex did it anyway, and I guess it depends on how you see the true ending for Street Fighter 6 or Street Fighter 3, excuse me. But whatever. Point being is that I think it was weird, to put it nicely, that then they were made into relatives, right? So, like I said, what does this do for Alex, right? Why is it written this way? Why even go there, So, and even in like throughout the week, right after, this all became a thing, once it hit the when it was released, or Alex as a DLC character was released, I noticed that there was like more of a back and forth, and I noticed people like Max had his input, of course, but then people all love to griff on the whole Max's circle, saying like, oh, why is he complaining about the game when he doesn't even play that much or whatever. It's like, oh, okay, that's a very interesting statement, but okay. And when interestingly enough, a number of those people don't even play Street Fighter in the first place. Okay. But anyway, There's also other people saying like, well, it's their story, so um, that's their choice, right? So it essentially the implications are like, okay, live with it, right? you know, I can only roll my eyes at this point. Even some people like I kind of like follow back in the day, kind of like even had an input for some reason,
Yeah.
and they were saying, oh, that's their choice, like, developers shouldn't bend the knee to the Western people or whatever. And I'm like, really? I wonder if they even like figured out what was actually going on, right? And what's the thing about Alex? Do they even care about Alex, and do they just have their eyes on Max or people like Max who have some form of influence in the fighting game sort of space, right? I
Yeah.
don't know. It's just kind of dumb looking at it when you know people don't really look into it and rather just like look at it at a rather surface level kind of thing. Did you see anything like that on your end when it comes to people you follow?
And so the people I follow were just full on bashing
Mm-hmm.
Capcom, quoting this tweet specifically, saying,
Yeah, the
like
confusion.
again,
Yeah, I saw that too.
what's the confusion? Or the
Mm-hmm.
other one was I forgot who was it. They were like, I think you're the one that's confused because
Yeah. Right.
unless your company is saying that you're into incest, I don't want to buy any more products from you guys anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it's like, no, no, Capcom, like some employees in Capcom, no, no, I'm not into that. No, that's
Yeah.
that's the higher up, but you're still part of the company, so on
Yep.
a not a technicality, not by default, but it's like, sorry, you kind of fall into their little spiel
Mm.
spiel. It's like, sorry.
Right. Yeah, I definitely noticed both sides of it. Like, people making fun of this particular tweet right here, but also people on the other end, like kind of defending, like I was saying, like, oh, it's their choice. It's it's their story to make. Like, live with it, pretty much. I mean, they didn't directly say live with it, but that's pretty much like the implication that I was getting from certain people that I followed. Much to my disappointment, really. And I don't know. Hopefully they were like, hopefully. I mean, I'm kind of just giving them the benefit of the doubt. Like they haven't like really dive into like Alex as a character. I don't know their knowledge on Alex really. So as someone who played Alex, who likes Alex to you know that notable degree, yeah, like, oh, hey, Afro, is that you? Is that you, man? How you doing? Welcome to the show. How you doing? Um, so yeah,
Ooh,
Afro from the Discord.
I
So, uh, yeah, I know that you know
find an afro. Don't say hi to me.
him.
Mm.
uh, yeah. So basically, like, I can definitely fully confidently say is like, yeah, like how does this help Alex? How does this actually contribute to Alex's story? It only makes things awkward at the very least. And don't want to sound like a broken record, but what does this do for Alex, like as a fighting game character, right? Like, it doesn't do anything. It only poisons the well. And it was with this whole incestuous relationship thing. And of course more on from the defenders, right? They one of their counter arguments is, oh, but it's common in light novels or whatever. And I already made my point, not to them, of course, but like I already made my own little points. Like, okay, yeah, like you can keep that in light novel stories, right? Especially if it's a romance story. Okay, fine, right?
Yep.
That's whatever. It makes a little more sense. It's romance. It's supposed to have some sort of, or not supposed to, but it's common to have some sort of taboo because it's a story. It's fucking fantasy, all that shit. It's not in our,
Mm-hmm.
right. It's not in a space where it doesn't make sense. But the issue is that, again, why this incestuous thing for Alex? Again, it doesn't do anything for him. Like, it doesn't give him powers. It doesn't
Yep.
give him a power up. It isn't like, it's not a good, not the best motivation drive for Alex to be who he is right now, which is the heel, right? Like, okay, so what? You're telling me that he became a heel because he likes his cousin? He wants to marry his cousin, or like what is the implication now? Like what kind of message are you trying to
Yeah.
send us? Because um yeah, okay, him turning heel in the wrestling realm, cool, right? But now you have this fucking incestuous part of Alex. So it's like when people try to put the two together, it's like, wait a minute. Is the real reason he went heel is because he's in this relationship? Like that's what I feel like the fucking the conclusions that are possible for people to interpret. But
Yeah.
anyways, okay, so with all that said, okay, I'm glad that they are considering to try to change or
Mm-hmm.
revise some things, but and I know you said it, Zawa, but can you repeat, like, what are your expectations from this point forward of what you think they're going to do with the revision, quote unquote?
Where was it? I did have like on Twitter like someone saying like, you know what, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
This is just a big nothing burger.
Mm-hmm. Right. Which is honestly realistic because at the end of the day, my expectation is that
Mhm.
they're just not gonna be cousins, but they're still the thing that they're married, right? And she's still gonna be pregnant with Alex's child. And again, um, this is somebody, or these are two people that grew up together, and if you look into the artwork, especially during what is it, the arcade ending, or whatever you want to call it, that infamous one, now you have fucking Alex as, what, I don't know if he's like 5 or whatever, but very young as a kid, holding a baby Patricia, right? And now they're married together. It's like, oh my god, like, you know that's like, that's weird. I can't. I personally cannot get behind that. Like, again, when it's in light novel romance stories, fine, whatever, right? That's over there. I'm not reading that shit. But hey, if you want to read that shit, all right, that's, hey, that's fine. That's your time. Cool. I'm not judging. You know, there are plenty of stories that have like these taboo-ish elements and stuff like that. That's fine. But again, bringing that to Alex, what does that do for him? That's the issue I have with this whole situation. Right. If it was okay, if there was, um, you know, let's say they make a Street Fighter character, and then they incorporate this sort of element from the get go, and then try to make a story around it. This character being like having to face issues of, okay, yeah, I'm in this relationship with this person, or with this person that I knew from the very beginning, and then having to deal with people, throwing shit at him or whatever. Then okay, maybe potentially could be a thing. But
Yeah.
you know, for fighting character, I don't know. Like it's gonna be pretty tough to like make it work. You know what I mean? Like, do you get what I'm saying, Zawa?
Like overall, this thing of Alex
Mm-hmm.
came pretty much out of left field.
Yeah, yeah,
Not a
yeah.
good left field. It was just like what, like
Like a
how?
complete surprise, like unwanted surprise at that. Right.
Yeah, it was unwanted surprise because I'm gonna be real with you. Some of the men, well, majority of the men in Street Fighter, besides like Ken and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
they don't really show like they're in love with someone or they're even looking for love. They're just like, "Hi,
Right. Right.
you're my opponent. Fight. Okay,
Yeah.
next."
Right. I think funny enough though, the only person that kind of does that, sort of, is what's her face, Marisa, right? Because she's actually like kind of looking for somebody, to marry, and then there's like the even like her
Man, I mean, you kind of see it with the interaction with Zangief,
Zangief, yeah, she wanted
even though
to, yeah,
yeah, but I think they recently. I'm gonna look before I see.
right. I mean,
Um,
I think that's not a thing anymore. Like I think she came to accept that it's not gonna happen, and then there is like some loose implication that maybe she has her eyes on Manon. Yeah, Manon. Maybe. I don't know. But a
he
lot of
does
people
that
like to
whole.
ship. Yeah, a lot of people like to ship, or at least during the sort of the honeymoon phase, ship Marisa and Manon. Which, okay, I can definitely see more, but I remember seeing dialogue of like Marisa having her eyes on Geef. And maybe you know what? Maybe she still has Geef in her sights, but maybe she's just I don't know, looking for other possibilities. I have no idea. But anyway, um, so I mean, yes, there are characters who are married and have
Yeah,
kids or whatever, right? But it doesn't. It's not like a central element, with some exceptions, right? But um, Viper, right? Sea Viper, yeah, like a pretty decent, like what do you call, part of her character, I guess, is that she is a mom who's like um trying to take care of her daughter and such. That is a
yeah.
pretty prominent part of her story. But it's not like it's part of her kit or anything like that. It's not like, oh, if I look at the picture of my daughter, I get a power up, or you know what I mean? Like, like, oh,
So what Hawk? I think what Hawk's trying to say. There are there are characters that aren't like Dan.
mm,
Dan's whole motivation is to avenge his father, and guess what happens when he
mm,
does one of his techniques? He screams, "Father!" Or when he gets defeated,
mm,
he's he says, "I'm sorry, Dad." So yeah,
mm-hmm.
there you go. There's that motivation.
Right, yeah,
A family.
right. Family. I mean, yeah, family is all right, as like a
Yeah,
motivation thing, but I think really it's the whole, like, back to Alex, where again he grew up with Patricia when she was a baby and all that stuff, and then now he's married to her, all that, and they grew up together as a family.
they want to keep the bloodline strong. They're doing what Chris had to can't do
Mm.
with Leon.
Yeah,
Leon, you gotta make the Redfield family strong.
yeah. Yeah. Yep. I mean, yeah. I mean, Leon definitely pretty much has his sights on Ada still. At least, at least I
I'm
think, right?
sorry, sir. It's pronounced Ada.
Ada, yeah.
Ada, wait.
Ada Wong. Yeah. I mean, we can only hope that they kind of do it right, but it's the damage has already been done,
It's
right?
yeah,
The artwork is out there. What happens on the internet kind of stays on the internet, pretty much. But I think like the most that'll happen is, oh hey
yeah,
JP, what's up?
JP,
Hello. I think the most they'll do.
and yes,
Go ahead.
I was agreeing with Afro.
Oh, about
Double is good.
Adobo is good. Yeah. Oh yeah. The the most they'll do is just don't make them cousins, but they're still married with each other. So again, it's still weird, all that stuff. Yeah. I'm not gonna try to expect too much. I mean, if they actually went as far as like change up the artwork and everything and like wipe clean all that stuff, then all right, cool. But the fact that they actually went for it actually happened in the first
Yeah.
place, it's again, the damage has already been done. So there is that.
Don't worry, everybody. They're gonna fix it and say that she was twice removed from the family. I'm like, oh fucking, I still don't know. I still don't know what the fuck that means when it comes to like
Oh, the twice removed.
explaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, explaining your fucking family tree. Oh, this is my cousin. She's twice removed. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
Right. I think it just means they're very distant, but still like, they're still in the family tree. That's like pretty much the gist of it. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Afro. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm still kind of thinking about the people who were like trying to defend it or whatever. I'm just like,
Defend this. Oh,
I'm just kind of rolling my eyes.
do I have a story to tell you after this about
Sure.
what we had to do in Max's Discord?
Oh, sure. Okay. All right. Yeah. It's just weird that people are trying to justify it. I know we were like looking into that one guy from Brazil and like how he was defending it and like, oh, second cousins means they're not related. Come on, guys. It's not that bad. What's with this outrage, guys? Oh my goodness.
It's common here. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's common here too in Alabama, but we don't
Oh my goodness, yeah. I don't
just
know.
saying.
Right.
Though it's also
Go ahead. Yeah.
weird here in Hawaii, and it is a legal law here. I'm not saying that you should come here and do it, but
Mhm.
in Hawaii, you can marry your first cousin. It is legal.
Right. I
The
mean,
age, though, you
mhm.
have to be at least 16 and up.
I mean,
Thank you, Hawaii.
yeah, JP, I mean, yes. I mean, eventually people will forget about it,
Yeah.
but it's just kind of just one of those things that it will be in the back of the mind and like
Yeah.
especially for Alex, whenever he comes up, I guarantee you there's gonna be that one asshole in the chat just be like, "Oh, the cousin lover one." Look,
Yeah,
like
the cousin fucker.
yeah, the cousin fucker. Yeah, exactly. Like, ugh,
And that's the thing I am so sorry for Alex players. It's kind of like you now have that dagger hanging over your head every time
I
you
know,
want to
right?
play
That
Alex.
lingering like cloud or whatever. Yeah, it's yeah.
Which again, as I said, like in past podcasts now, I was like, I am afraid what the fuck they're gonna do for the story of Ingrid.
I know,
I mean,
right?
she didn't really have a story. Let's be fucking
Yeah,
real.
right.
The only story she had was I'm a goddess. That's
Mhm.
it.
Yeah. Why did it just make her into like this uh kind of eccentric like manga writer or something like kind of obsessed with like
Oh,
uh
like fuck, what was that anime that me and my group started and we didn't finish it? It was like Zenshu or something, where
oh
the manga artist like got isekai'd into one of her favorite movies, and she's
oh
pretty much rewriting the whole movie because apparently the movie was destroyed,
oh
so it lost half of like the other half of like the movie. So she's kind of like rewriting or trying to like piece together like how the movie should should
Hmm.
end.
Oh, I
I
see.
think it's called Senshu.
Hmm.
It's on Crunchyroll.
Okay.
Oh, this is Senshu. Yeah, a lot of shit too with Crunchyroll and Netflix is
Oh, I
on the
know.
fire.
Yeah, that's been also happening too. Yeah, so I mean, there the damage has been done for Alex, like I
The
said.
damage is done.
Mhm. Yeah, it's basically like trying to like try to rehydrate a raisin. Basically, like once it's all shriveled up, it isn't quite turning back into a grape now, does it? You
Yeah,
know?
you cannot inject anything into that damn shriveled up shit.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I feel like when it comes to Alex as a well, Alex's story now. It's like, ugh, all right. Yep. Mm-hmm.
This is us then right now with again having this tweet in front of us.
That is one big pile of shit.
Yeah. Pretty much. Ah, God. Yep.
We
What
did
up?
it.
Yep.
we finally use a
We finally used it somehow, yeah. God. And it's also a pile of shit whose smell will just fucking linger for a good amount of time. No matter how you wipe it down, man. It's still gonna the smell is still gonna be there for a good while.
You can't polish turd.
You can, yeah, no. I mean, well, on Mythbusters you can polish a turd actually, but it's a turd at the end of the day still. That's the whole saying. Right. Yep. That's kind of what they're doing.
And that's pretty much it with Alex. Sorry, guy. I'm
I know,
rooting
like
for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people who play Alex and also who want to cosplay as Alex. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be a horrible experience.
I can already tell the cosplayers with Alex. Alex is just like, the cosplayer is just walking in and someone's like, "Where's your wife?" I have no wife.
No. Where's your cousin? Cousin lover? Ugh. Man. All right. Well,
The news.
yeah, another news, yes. Yes, at the end of the day, you can call it a story patch potentially, which is kind of like potentially a first, but we'll see. We'll see how much they do. How much they'll fix. Okay. Good stuff. Good news. For once. Well, actually, let me go ahead and play the YouTube version. Oop, not here. Hold on. Sorry. Ding. Okay. Pretty short. So yeah, we did see this with the from the teaser. Yep. And then, yep, there he is.
Your temperature is 106.7.
Yeah, the temperature.
I really want to have that type of way too fucking like.
Oh, like
take your temperature.
Take a temperature, yeah, just poke at someone's head.
But Kenshiro being in a fighting game, when was the last? How long has it been since the official North Star PS1 game?
Good question. Was that PS1? I thought that was PS2, but whatever. Yeah, it's been a long time either way. With the fucking Infinite and stuff. And funny enough, that's from Arxis. Anyway, it's been a long time since we've had Kenshiro in like a full-fledged fighting game. Unless you want to count the what do you call those Jumpstar All-Star games?
That's the Jumpstar and the not Dynasty Warrior, the Muso game.
The Muso games, yeah, right. The Muso,
which is I have it in my PSN library because I believe 1 year it was part of the PSN monthly stuff.
Oh, it was free at
and
one
I haven't
point?
touched
Okay.
it.
Damn.
Yeah, and I didn't touch it. It was like, oh, okay, here you go.
The first one I can tell you that the first Hokuto Muso game, I'd say stick with that one. If you ever come across the second one, don't bother with it because they kind of botched it, sadly. I don't know if it's even available for PlayStation because that's I remember playing it on the Wii U version, and yeah, it was not all that great, unfortunately. Which is kind of rare. It's like, how do you fuck up? How do you fuck up a sequel for a fucking Musou game? But I don't know. Anyway, Kenshiro now is in a fighting game. That's you know, at least in the sort of the scope of SNK, or a kind of a mainstream fighting game in a way. And yeah, that is City of the Wolves of all games. Now, if you look at the scheduling, he is coming out for June of 2026. So it's not
We did
that.
skip somebody.
Yes, yeah. It's kind of funny. Yeah, we did skip somebody. So we'll find out this mystery
Which
character.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which someone pointed out on Max's stream last night. The reason why they introduced Kenshiro so early is because there's an event right now in Japan celebrating
Oh.
Fist of North Star. So it's like, okay, you know what,
Yes.
makes sense.
Yes. I think it's supposed to be the anniversary or some kind. I forget like what year, but they are ramping up the hype for, the whatever the anime is also coming out too.
That god awful shit.
The god awful CGI, unfortunately. Which yeah. Anyways,
Which I hope someone does a comparison between that and the fucking Berserk anime.
oh yeah.
And just go like, which one is more fucking bad? Option A or option B?
Mm-hmm. So far though, or if we're gonna talk about Kenshiro and City of the Wolves, I think for some reason he feels not finished.
He
Like
feels not finished, and also he if this is, hopefully this is not the final model
right,
or rendering.
right.
He looks too soft.
Yeah,
doesn't
I
look
think
hardened.
I think yeah, I'm like kind of veering on that side of the opinion. Like something about it is just off. Like there is a foundation, right, for Kenshiro, but something is missing. I don't know if it's like the shading or yeah, like the
And yeah, he looks really young, and it's like,
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, in the anime, Kenshiro was like what, in his
He's
20s,
17 or
right?
18, yeah.
17, something like that.
For the most
He
part.
was young, but just, like fucking like back then, a 17-year-old looked like a fucking 30-year-old.
I mean, yeah, this is Kenshiro, like for sure.
Yep. Which is again funny because the creator of JoJo's was inspired by Fist of North Star, and that's why Jotaro pretty much has the same mannerism as Kenshiro,
Yeah.
and I believe the same age as Kenshiro.
Yeah. I think he's like 17,
And it's
isn't he?
like, yeah, Jotaro is 17, and it's like, that's not what 17-year-old. I'm sorry, sir. That's not a fucking 30-year-old.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're doing reverse Asian.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, JP. I think something about it just doesn't match up quite with the City of the Wolves sort of art style. It's just kind of hard to explain what exactly it is about Kenshiro appearing not quite fitting in like that nice glove, but we can only go off so much right now because yeah, it's a teaser and such. There is time still, so there is that sort of possibility for him to really pop and improve and all that fun stuff. So, I mean, if you look here, like this versus maybe this, I don't know, maybe it's slightly different. Maybe the shading is a little different. I don't know. I don't know. There's just something about him doesn't quite feel finished yet. Is all I can say. But hey, I mean, at least Kenshiro is a thing still, and Fist of North Star is being celebrated somehow, and yeah, I'm happy for it. But hopefully, the sort of execution does come through. No, JP, we're gonna talk about Billy not far from now. Yeah, silly. Yeah, funny. We actually like, came across that nickname before we went live. So, any other comment for Kenshiro?
He does not make my heart go doki doki.
Who?
He's soft boy.
Yeah, soft boy. Who is your favorite character from Fist and North Star?
I'm gonna tell you right now. It's a villain.
Okay.
And that doesn't hurt. It's like that meme from Batman Beyond. Do you have any idea how little that means to me?
Yeah. I mean,
Or narrows it down.
Wait. Let me. All right. I'll ask you this then: is he dead or alive?
Dead.
Okay.
Mhm.
Not the best question, but but I guess it narrows down something. Because all the villains are fucking, or most of the villains, I should say, are dead.
Yeah, most of the villains are dead.
Yeah, to say the least. But can you want to share it? Like,
so the reason why I like this character because they were just very what's the word? Out there. Eccentric? Is that the word I'm looking for?
wait, what? Sorry, what's the word?
Eccentric, something.
Oh,
like that.
eccentric. Okay.
Yeah, eccentric.
Okay.
And they were just out there, and at the time it was like, wow, this guy, I like the way they dress. And remember, I was a kid that was not supposed to be reading this shit.
Okay.
It's Yuda.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I actually thought you would like pick like Rao or something, but okay.
No, Rao's too easy.
Too easy.
Let's be real. Yeah. Rao's too easy. Yuda, I really like Yuda.
Okay. All right.
Because again, if you know the backstory of how Dio was made, that's why.
Oh, okay.
It was a little bit of Yuda was in there.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yuda was the redhead.
Yeah, the one that's
That's pretty much Dio. So think of Dio with redhead. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. That's actually kind of funny. All right. Yeah. So Kenshiro's in it. We'll see if there will be any changes or not. What are his moves are gonna be like? Are they gonna also like try to incorporate stuff from the
redhead.
Yeah. Are they gonna incorporate like the 7-star mechanic from the Arxis fighting game?
Like,
Mm-hmm.
like which each like what was it combo? Then 1 star lit up, right?
Yeah, like I think when you
Something like that.
land a certain amount of hits or something like that. Yeah, like that sets off like the stars or whatever, or turns off. You're supposed to shrink it down to like the Death Star because that's like a thing in Hokuto. Is that when you see the Death Star, that means you're gonna die, right? When you see in the sky, that's kind of like a fortune kind of way of saying, oh yeah, you are pretty much are going to die, and then there was one character that was like a woman or something, and then she looked up and like, oh, she's like, oh, what's that star right next to it? He's like, oh, that's the Death Star. He's like, oh, I think that's what happened at one point.
And for those listening and don't know anything about Fist of North Star, no, we're not talking about Star Wars Death Star. We're talking about an actual omen in the sky, like a red. It was red, right?
No, not necessarily. It's just that extra star or whatever next to the Dipper.
Yeah, but I remember seeing
it might have been red at
colored.
Yeah, it might have been red at some point. Maybe it depends because the fucking anime is like kind of inconsistent at times. If we're gonna be real.
Hey, we leave the 80s alone. You know they were like fucking on crack and shit.
I know.
Drawing half of this shit. and somehow still looks beautiful.
Yeah, the amount of like
But if
coloring.
you really want to watch a crack anime, like off the rails, Ghost Stories English, watch that. You're gonna
Yeah.
fucking have a ball.
Yeah. Yep.
Watch it with friends.
Well, somebody was having a ball because in Guilty Gear, guess who made it back? It's Jam. So
Come on and jam, and
Yep.
welcome to the kitchen.
Yep. And she has a rabbit.
Eat the usagi.
Hey, come on now.
What I do like this iteration of her, she does look like, yes, she aged.
Yes.
She doesn't look like I'm still child.
Yeah. A teen, whatever. Yeah.
So I do hope in her story mode,
Yes.
she's well established, because if you remember the last time you met her, she was still trying to get her restaurant.
Yeah. I think she should be getting it down. This is really cute though, as somebody who had rabbits as pets.
So you and Lee can like talk for hours.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Not there.
Yes. Yep.
Usagi. Usagi's like, put me down.
Yeah.
Woman.
Yeah.
Imagine like for like a joke skin.
Uh-huh.
Because it looks like, yeah, you get to summon Usagi to help you in one of your combo strings.
Yeah.
Imagine Usagi's voice was voiced by Kiten. You put me down, woman.
Oh.
How dare you? Do you know who I am?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So another important little bit here is that RoboKai is making it in. He is in the second slot for season 5.
Mash.
Smash. Yeah, because
Like actual smash him.
like squish it, like actually like crush him.
Yeah, Terminator 1 finale. Smash him.
I see. Yeah. Yeah, funny because I think this was from like the presentation or something. I forget what which.
Yeah, it was from it was Evil, I believe, that we saw the silhouette, and then someone kind of like leaked.
Oh, okay.
Him, and then they quickly like grabbed it. And
okay. I think I remember something like that happening. But anyway, so yes, this is supposed to be like what we're going to be seeing with this upcoming Kai, all dripped out and shit. So he will be releasing somewhere in the summer, I guess. Yeah, so so definitely we are going to get 2 more characters, of course, later down the line, although one of them is going to be next year, probably like early next year, hopefully. Yeah.
Trying to read the kanji, and I'm going like, I read kanji.
Yeah. I think, well,
It's
okay.
not saying, well, it looks like what?
I want to say that's fall, this one's winter or something.
Yeah, I was like, is that kanji for fall?
I think so. I have not remembered my seasons.
I was gonna ask, like, is there an implication of it being like returning character or brand new character? You know, like, is there?
Well, let me see. It just says playable character. That's really all it says.
Yeah, playable character.
Yeah. It doesn't say like new character or anything like that. It just says playable character. So it's kind of redundant, but whatever.
Zappa,
and then
even
maybe
though I got Alba back, so I'm okay.
Maybe Zappa, maybe Coom, if anyone remembers that big dude from
was actually a robot.
You're actually a robot with the girl in it. Yes. Yeah.
I'm surprised no one fucking did a mod in that for Zenless Zone for Seed.
I know, right?
Holy shit, that would have been fucking dope.
Yeah, but maybe because, well, Hoyo is kind of cracking down on those mods.
Yeah.
that's the
I
thing.
mean, that the half naked mods, for all the characters, they're nice to look at.
Of course, you would bring that up.
And then there's this lion, like full on like lion mod for Banyue, and he actually looks better if they went like full on lion face for Banyue instead of robotic.
Yeah, like a weird robot half kind of thing what they're doing. But anyways, anything more on her design, her new design?
Here it is. I love the internet and I love my bookmarks. I mean, what? There you go. For Jammy Jam,
Yes.
I want to know. It's more of like because now you're adding Usagi to it.
Yeah.
Is her combo route gonna be the same, or is it gonna be a little different?
I think they're gonna change it up, just for the sake of making her different.
Also, that was a lovely overhead. You saw how fucking big that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the guy was literally behind her, and it's still like
The
whacked
cross
him,
up, yeah, the cross up, yeah. That's a pretty prominent cross up. That's another one, yeah. That's kind of like the Sea Viper stuff. And then and then you can notice, right, when she's fighting, she has Usagi in her hand, like kind of like how Oro from Street Fighter 5 was fighting to kind of like get around the fact that he was fighting with one arm, and then when you switch the pixels around, it's the other arm now, and it's weird shit, whatever. But they're getting.
Don't remind me of how fucking Injustice 2 handled Hellboy, where his I forgot his gauntlet hand would switch to the opposite hand. And
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's supposed to stay on one fucking side.
Yep.
The hell are you doing?
Yeah.
My immersion.
Yeah, I think they're making that into her kit, like the whole flipping and whatever. And she's also kind of applies some sort of buff to herself, because you notice she does the hands, and then there's like the yin yang kind of thingy going on, and it's like red and blue, yeah, that kind of thing. It has some sort of buff. And then she has some sort of like thing with the blue flame.
If she had any counter stance.
Yeah, she might have stances. Yeah, that's what it also could mean. Like it's like a stance. She has blue and red flames going on. Might be another thing.
I want dumplings. Thanks.
I know this looks good. Yeah, I think that's like her victory screen, or what do you call it? But
she's also making ramen too, so it's like, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, she's making steamed dumplings or steamed buns, whatever you want to call them, gyoza, and like fucking all this stuff, ramen. Yeah, it's crazy.
Will she make well, for us is onigiri, but for Americans, will it have jelly donuts?
Oh no! Don't remind me. Oh, I like this. I like this. What was it? Dust. I think that's what it's called. To launch the fucking opponent up in the air.
Some people are gonna mod that shit off, right?
I know.
It's like, you're blocking the view. It's like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I wonder if she's gonna have a quote unquote. Oh, you fucking bitch! Just saw that. Yep.
Yeah, right here.
Look at her
yeah.
in that fucking.
I know that's the fucking what do you call?
I can smell it.
Yeah.
Her shit eating grin.
Yeah, shit eating grin, kind of like smug, slight smug in there. But dude, that looks good. Got the chashu in there. Got the little bamboo shoots, little green onion. Yeah, man, chashu. I think that's Chinese.
Never mind. I don't like it.
What? I think it's chashu.
She does not have the. Yes, chashu.
Yeah.
She does not have Naruto's in it.
Oh, I mean that's Japanese style though. This is Chinese style, brother. This is also chashu.
Merge the cultures. Merge the culture. Fusion.
Yeah, I think this is Cha Xiu to be more specific, because like the reddish outer part. Because Cha Xiu is more brown, like kind of more like soy sauce based. This one has like the
Voodoo, baby.
yeah. I think it's supposed to have like that what do you call what's that herb? The giant star looking thing that's like popular in Chinese dish. I forget what it's called. I think that's in it also with other other ingredients to make it red. Yeah, give it that red color. I know
I'm just
like
gonna say this, chat. If I do not speak for a good 5 minutes, that means I ran to the store to get food because of this motherfucker.
and you got the steamed dumpling. Oh man. Steamed dumpling, man.
Only 3. Come on, bitch.
Hey, it could be nice and packed in there, man. It could be filling. Come on, man. Don't do her like that. Don't knock it till you try it, okay?
Wanna
But yeah. Anyway, that's her. What do you call her? Big super, whatever you want to call it. But there is one other thing though that was announced for Strive. If we don't have any more comments about Jam, 2.0 was announced. Right? Oh, god damn it! Why does he keep doing that? Doing the annoying thing. So I'm just gonna fire it up. Ah, yes, after so many patches. Now we have 2.0. Yeah, one of the big changes is that they're getting rid of Wild Assault. Yeah. Now it's replaced with Counter Blitz. Which Wild Assault, from what I can understand, I didn't play Strive with Wild Assault, but from what I understand, it's pretty much like Drive Rush, which then, although in turn, kind of made things a little too crazy. I think that's one way to put it. So instead, they're gonna give Counter Blitz, because I think the way some characters work, some can do the wall splat off of counter hit, but there are characters who can't do wall splat off of certain counter hits. So that's why the Counter Blitz will give everybody some sort of that counter to do said wall splatting, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to fix it, I guess. Obviously, there's new moves for I'm assuming everybody. And then Saul got a follow up for the Shoryuken or DP. New colors, which is kind of cool actually. I like the haunted color. And then here's another big one, right? Now we have accessories and such. This is actually, I think, coming from Granblue. So if there's anything good Granblue came from, the Granblue Versus, it's the fact that they're able to implement the sort of technique of applying costumes and weapon skins. Yep. Kai got a fireball extension. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Fob. Oh, is it from Plus, or I forget what it was called. Like one of the old Guilty Gears. But anyway, yeah. So now you can implement different skins for the weapons, and I think also costumes for because you can notice, right? Saul has like a more like classic-ish weapon, and then Kai has a different sword. So who knows how like far they can actually take it to. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So I think so they are able to do outfits now. So because in the past, the way they did it is like you have these really nice animated characters in this fighting game, but they couldn't do costumes because it essentially, think of it like like those like figures, the anime figures, right? When they're all like gray, it's like this one solid piece. Think of it like that, but for 3D models. Is essentially the principle behind it. Is that yes, you can really animate these characters really well, but in exchange, you can't really do skins until now. So I don't know what the technique or whatever was to fix this sort of problem, but maybe they just got around it by just saying, fuck it, we're just gonna just make different characters per, or different character models per outfit thing. By the same time, I guess they're now able to implement these weapons, right, as separate models or whatever. So now they can also switch out the skins and whatever for you know, those weapon skins type of things. New UI. Now you have more stories. Which I think the catch though is that you have to do yeah, there you go. The seasonal reward system, the Blazing Pass, yeah, which basically means it's a battle pass. So you have to play the game in order for you to or you have to get these stories by playing the game. Is essentially what I'm trying to say here. So it's got, now it has these live servicey ties to it now. Unfortunately, for those who don't like the live service aspects of a number of the games nowadays. Now, so far, for the most part, most of the stuff sounds all cool. But there's one thing missing here still that is very Guilty Gear centric. And there's no insta-kills.
Yeah, not yet. But
yeah,
as Max kind of said, that insta kills really doesn't do anything for the game. It's just there as aesthetics.
True.
And
true. Right. When it comes to competitive stuff, it's kind of like a fatality in Mortal Kombat. It's like it's just there. It like, yes, it's a central part of Mortal Kombat, but for competitive terms, it really does not. It doesn't really do much, right? It's just there to like taunt, right, or style points, kind of, basically. But for when it comes to casual side of things, yes, that's like, you know, what you expect for Mortal Kombat. But yeah, you know, kind of like how insta-kills it's kind of being treated here. It's like, yeah, it is that sort of thing you knew from Guilty Gear, but at the same time, at the end of the day, you know, if anything, you're really throwing away a lot of, you know, what's important during a match, just so what you can possibly get this one hit in or something. It's it's a lot. It's a big risk thing, for sure. Especially if you're, you know, if you've played like the more recent, newer Guilty Gears, like you have to like burn. You have to pretty much like sacrifice your meter, and if you fuck up, then you have no meter at all to work with. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, I kind of get that. But at the same time, you know, as a more of a casual Guilty Gear enjoyer, you know, it would be nice to have it in the game just for the sake of, you know, like kind of completing the piece almost. I mean, are you still, you know, wanting the insta kills at this point, Zawa? Because I know you've been like kind of
I still want them, but it's not like I need them. It's just like
right.
it'll be like that nice little final what's it called? Cherry on top.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. At least like they all have a super that's like, you know, kind of well animated. They have that like that close up of the character's face, like dude they're about to do their thing, and it's like super fluid and all that stuff. Nice to look at. To me that was kind of like the sort of temporary replacement for the insta kills, kind of, because of how well animated it is for what it is. Where's Order Saul? Order Saul, damn. Maybe it's in one of these two slots. I don't know. Oh, okay. So this is winter. Oh, so the third slot is winter. It's not fall. So this is winter and then spring. is the last. Wow, that's actually like a pretty big gap. Wow. So after Robokai, it's gonna be a little dry right in between, unless if the season 5 is that good, right, with the season pass and like the battle pass. I guess that's where you get the weapon skins and such like that. Hopefully there's like, oh, you can get this weapon skin from the battle pass, but you can also just buy some other weapon skin to kind of like, like a way to like not feel as bad when you miss out on something, maybe. But yeah, anyway, the last one, quite far, spring 2027. Kind of feels like Street Fighter 6 levels of like waiting and stuff like that. Which you know, kind of sucks, but hopefully that means each of the characters are really cool, I guess, anything else you wanted to say for Guilty Gear 2.0?
Pretty much what you call. Hopefully the lobby system is a little bit stable.
Yeah, hopefully the lobby system gets some sort of like cleaning up or like an update too. Because they didn't mention really about too much about the lobby system. I don't think. Yeah. But maybe it is within the changes, but they just wanted to talk about this stuff the most. Like, oh yeah, the weapon skins, the fucking counter blitz, the new special moves, battle pass, the colors, the little short story stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe the lobby system will be the same for all we know. But all right, that'll be it for that. Let me just go ahead and get all that stuff. Maybe make sure. I think this is Robokai. Okay, never mind. Okay, I think we're good. All right. So Tokone stuff. Marvel Tokone still chugging along. Okay, so let's actually go ahead and let me see if I can find the whatever. I guess we'll just play from here. Let's see.
Congratulations, citizens of planet Earth! Your bravest and most violent fighters will
Is that you?
what happens if they lose?
I know.
Yeah.
So truthfully, you don't want to lose.
Excuse me, this whole tournament thing, destroying the Earth, not a big fan. Huh. There's more where that came from.
And yes, they are including English voices.
You got this, Ms. Marvel.
Bye-bye. Thanks for giving me the chance, Spidey. You're up against the defender of Jersey City herself. Ha!
Look out! Eat wet! Mr. Spaceman! Boom! Legendary outlaws on the scene. Rocket boots, kick it! Hit, yeah! Nothing like a barbecue. Let's tag team.
Kapow!
So interesting, right? Because
With the amazing robot. Konnichiwa. I'm Penny Parker.
Penny?
oh, we got Penny. Yes, that's one thing. Penny Parker.
Team.
Mhm.
Center launcher.
Can we do this?
Oh, you're the star guy.
It's Star-Lord.
Star guy.
Come in, Milano!
Are we in space?
Your chance to shine, kiddo.
This'll do it.
Nowhere.
I'm in orbit.
Kind of a cool stage.
Too easy. Ba-ba-ba-bam!
Big fist coming in. Fighter, activate.
Nice change from like the city stuff,
Comes a
Yeah, the cityscape.
Yeah.
Together, we can achieve anything.
God damn. All right, so notice, right? We already have one team being named. And notice who's in it, right? So we got Spider-Man, of course, being I think he's supposed to be the leader. We got Penny Parker, but then we have Miss Marvel, and then we have Star-Lord, and then that's making the Amazing Guardians. So if you remember from a while back, we did have a list, right? So yeah, now we know where Star-Lord is because previously we put him into the unknown team. And then previously we thought, or at least you, Zawa, thought, it was gonna be Daredevil or Venom, but not quite, unfortunately. It actually is Star-Lord and Penny Parker into the thing. So I guess now we can make a bit of a correction there. So you can put Penny Parker. Maybe put a star on it or something. I don't know. I don't like that. And then now we could just oh yeah, well, let's do this first. Oops. Star-Lord right there now. And then we got to do the thing where can we do it from here? No, we got to do it from where's the format? God damn it. Where's the strike through? Oh, right here, text. There we go. So now he's off there, and then unfortunately we got to do the same here for Venom and Daredevil. So, excuse me. Comment on the team.
So with team makeup now, with Penny, which it's a delight to see like a an out there body size, because everyone's been like just human size,
Yeah.
twink and stuff like that. It's good to see like, okay, you can play around with
The big
character
sizes.
sizes,
The big size. Yeah.
quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
Putting Star-Lord though in the Spider-Man team and calling it the Amazing Guardians, it's a nice little ring.
Mm-hmm. But
but again, it's like it's to me it just feels like Star-Lord feels weird
yeah.
in this team.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it was rightful to assume that it was gonna be the Guardians, right? So we had Star-Lord, Gamora maybe, and then Raccoon, and then one other person. Maybe combine Raccoon and Groot, right? And then you have Drax, right? As the last member. Yeah, so but yeah, it's Star-Lord is in the team, so it's a little weird, yes. I do understand that. So it could mean anything from here on. Like it could be I don't know, like I think Blade will make it in there for Ghost Rider team. Right? But when it comes to oh yeah, we even put Star-Lord in here too. That's funny. We can cross that off now. also here, right? Because we're like, what the fuck is he in this, right? Yeah. Maybe like Ghost Rider's team could probably be more like the Midnight Suns. Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe more towards that. Now they did reveal characters like Wolverine and such, but they haven't revealed like the team, so to say, of itself. So yeah, so Storm's team was assembled, which I forget who's in it. Is that where Wolverine is? Let me see. Do you remember her team at all? Oh, okay, that's what. Okay, right here.
We found it.
Yep. Magic, Wolverine, and Danger. Okay, that's what it was. The Unbreakable X-Men. What? Was Magic ever in the X-Men comics? You know?
Oh, if you're asking how old is she towards comic?
Yeah, like was she ever with the X-Men at one point?
She's been with them. So there's the new X-Men, which takes place with like other mutants that does journey to Professor Xavier's school. She does team up with them because her brother is Colossus.
Oh, right.
From time to
Yeah,
time.
I remember you mentioning that. Okay, so she does have some sort of ties then with the X-Men. Okay. All right.
Yeah. But yeah, she's been with the X-Men since 1975. That was her first appearance.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's not.
But she hasn't. But she's been. But if you're talking about like a staple X-Men
Member?
student
Oh.
member,
Mhm.
it's kind of like a little bit in the Uncanny X-Men issues
Oh,
that
okay.
she was like on and off
Mhm.
because but also you got I'm kind of giving you the gist of it. It's like she was with the X-Men, then her being lost in limbo, becoming the queen of limbo,
Mm.
where she kind of was missing in action for a good time until she was able to come back to the land of the living,
Okay.
and
Okay.
then yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
So yeah, Ileana is kind of a like a weird spot. It's like she's with the X-Men, but it's kind of like they only call upon her if need be.
Right, right. Those situations. Okay. All right.
But again, this is just the gist of it because she has like a lot of history.
Got
So
it.
it's like, do you want to sit down?
Yeah. All right, so 2 teams so far. Unbreakable X-Men and Amazing Guardians. Who's next, right? Whose team will be revealed next? We'll have to wait and see. Because the game is still coming out in August. I don't think there's really any delays announced or anything like that, thankfully. Otherwise, nothing else was really announced other than some bits about Penny Parker. It says her movement speed is slower than other fighters, but delivers thanks to the powerful unconventional attacks that the SP/DR the suit allows. Combine heavy burst damage with her unique movement options. Use her web shooter abilities to trap your opponents. Okay. And then let's see. Oh yeah. So there's this character too. This is an elder of the universe known for intergalactic entertainment. The promoter shows up to organize the tournament where the Earth is at stake. Showbiz is not her only forte, though she will not hesitate to use her talent management techniques when necessary. Are you familiar with this character? I mean, apparently I think she is a thing in the comics, or maybe a reference to this character. I don't know. Are you familiar?
He's the announcer for Champion of the Universe. So that fucking comic book line, I am not.
Okay.
She's just an announcer. She does have some presence in regular Marvel comics, but she did show up during the Champions comic book line, where it was pretty much what you expect. They just grab like random heroes, villains, and then it's like, here you go, here's a small tournament. Whoever wins,
Oh, like a
gets
tournament
to win
arc.
first.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Conquest of Champions. There you go. That's the fucking comic book line.
Conquest of Champions. Okay, interesting.
Which they already made a gacha game for it a
Oh,
long time ago. I don't know if it's still active, but yeah.
yeah. Nice to see an elder of the universe who isn't collector or grandmaster. Huh. Yeah, Galactica. The Elder of Galactus. Okay. Okay. So interesting. She's not an original character. She's pretty much from, or likely from, an already established character. Okay. And then, yep, this is Josh Keaton as the English voice for Spider-Man. Oh, that's cool. That brings back to the whole Marvel 3 part, right? Okay, so you got the Amazing Guardians stuff. Oh yeah, and then I think we did talk about the automatic team name generator thingy. The Wild Web Warriors. I think that is a thing, right? That is one of the possibilities.
Red Warriors is yeah.
Let me see. What was this team's name in the video? Oh yeah, Sugoi Geniuses. That's what it was. I'm like, oh my god, they actually put the word in there. That's funny. It fits because yeah, Penny Parker got Doom, Iron Man, and Danger. That's funny. And then you have Super Soldier Philanthropists. Okay. Energetic Shapeshifters. Is Ghost Rider a shapeshifter? And Doom? I guess he could use magic to shapeshift. Okay. I yes. Miss Marvel. Okay, I can get that. I can get that. I understand that. Danger, I guess, but really, these two? Oh, I guess so. Well, anyway, yeah, the possibilities will likely be funny to look into if you want to like play around with like the team names and what you get, all that stuff. Yep. All right, so we'll see who will be in a team next. So we're already seeing some weird choices. So that's kind of good in a way. It's make things, interesting, a little less predictable, right? Kind of keeps us on our feet in a way.
Yeah.
All right, so that's all done. Now we can get into the juicy stuff, the frontline news. So let's go ahead and blast this. All right, ZZZ news or Zenless Zone Zero stuff. It happened. So we got two characters in the drip marketing. Let's go over Premiere first because she was first revealed. Yep. All right. So she is Ice and Anomaly, and of course a S-rank character. That's a fucking given. Her being animated, all that stuff. Okay. So your comments on Premiere up to this point? Did you do the story?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That story was short. It was like 3 hours or something. Like super short. But what did you think? What do you think
Did
of
the story?
Mm-hmm.
I can fix him.
God damn it. Comments for Premiere though.
More because I feel like she's, unless I'm reading it wrong or I was mixing it up.
Uh-huh.
She's a Thyran, right? Supposedly.
I don't remember that.
If I
Hmm.
if I was reading it correctly or listening correctly when she and Daddy was talking, because it looked. But the
Oh.
way she fights,
Yeah.
because of her legs, or she uses her feet more,
Yes.
and the way her outfit is a bat.
Okay.
Because if you kind of like look at her cloak, it's like bat wings when they're folded up.
Yeah, okay. Maybe okay. Huh. You think that yeah, like if she is a Theron, a Thyron, she would have the ears because bats definitely absolutely have ears, right? 'Cause to detect the sounds and all that stuff because at night all that. I don't think she's a Theron, but maybe like she has a theme though. Definitely as a bat kind of. Now that you like put it like that, for sure. Like okay, um
Still gonna pull for her. Don't worry, Hawk already knows what my in-game currency
yeah.
collection is.
I mean, yes, you did skip 2 characters, I think, right? You did skip those 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you did pull for Nangon Yu. So not entirely skipping the angels, but it is what it is. She's an escape artist. Oh, so okay. So it's not really much of a not much of a bat, but more of a escape artist. I see that makes more sense because it does play
She
off.
can escape from me.
Yeah,
She will be mine.
it does play off of the fact that yeah, she got the handcuffs behind her back, all that stuff. Yeah, see that makes more sense. Bat, okay, maybe because the thing right here, the thing, they look like wings kind of, but I think that's supposed to be more like a straight jacket kind of. It's like a reference to a straight
I love
jacket.
my allergies.
Yeah, Krampus theme. But yeah, like plays off like the moon, I guess, a lot, at least a little bit. But I think yeah, the Krampus legend, yes, the story, I think it's supposed to be surrounding such things. So anyway, I have been interested from kind of the get-go from her design and all that stuff because she to me is kind of like the Raiden face, if that makes sense. Like I kind of already said, like she's kind of like on the lines of like Raiden Mei or Raiden Shogun, or Acheron from Star Rail. They all share the sort of Raiden lineup. Oh, Circus. Okay. Circus. Okay. Character theming. Oh, okay. I guess I can okay. I guess that's starting to make sense because yeah, you got the lion, right, and then you have, I guess a rabbit would be part of a circus, but oh yeah, the magic, the fucking what do you call? What am I saying? The rabbit out of the hat thing, and then the rings with Dialin. Okay, I'm starting to see the circus thing going. Okay, interesting. And you have this escape artist. Okay, all right. I didn't really think about that till now. Okay. Anything more on Premiere?
I'm gonna download the PC version and download the first mod I have of her. Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. So, does she remind you of a certain woman in a video game?
Yuna from FF10.
That is completely different from where I'm going, but okay.
No, yes, it's Cereza.
Sorry. Okay, there you go. Yeah. There you go. Does she remind you of
It's like
Cereza?
giving me like the fucking like motherfucker say the right word.
Oh my god. Yeah, even JP got a fucking laugh out of that. Anyway, yes. Yeah, she does kind of remind me as well as Bayo. Doesn't like Bayo kind of like play around with a little bit of
I actually
bondage.
a little.
Right, I'm just trying to be a little nice
A
about it.
little.
I'm trying to be a little nice about it, but okay, she is riding on the
All
theme
she
of
was
bondage.
missing is fucking. What Cereza was missing is putting a gag ball on one of the angels and going to town with it.
Yeah, I know. All right. Yeah, I mean, well, also the fact that I mean she uses her hair as her outfit, which yes, that's kind of you know restricting something.
She's
I guess.
European. Leave
Yeah.
her alone.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. So it's kind of like riding on that same wave, if you will. So, yeah, handcuffs, bondage, all that stuff. Yes, with Bermea anyway. Yeah, and then people because of bondage, all that stuff. People be like, oh, fetish, blah blah blah, haha, whatever. All right, but overall interesting design, right? With the whole theme behind it now, what and JP kind of pointed out, Krampus being actually like a circus more than anything. Okay, I definitely get behind that. So I do wonder, yeah, the next if they do have another Krampus character, then what would they cover next? Um, maybe like the acrobatic stuff, or well, the fire ring has already been taken because Dial-In does the rings. Um, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that would be kind of interesting to see if they do more Krampus characters. But anyway. I do want to pull for her as well from the get-go. So are you though officially wanting Bermea?
Maybe your thoughts on silly people on the Slippery TV.
Oh yeah, because people think because she's ice anomaly, they think that automatically she's gonna just power creep Miyabi. I mean, do you agree? Or what?
I guess. I mean, like I was asking in another Discord, like I am pulling for her. What team would she belong to?
Yeah.
And some say like it's her with like um Nangong and
Yeah.
Yusaha.
Yeah.
Full on Nami. And I was thinking, oh, why not a full mono ice team?
Mono ice team.
Yeah.
Maybe she will. Yeah. Maybe she will work with Miyabi. Not really power creeping her, rather.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know if she has like off-field abilities. Maybe. I don't know, but maybe.
Let's check the videos that been
Well, we're not really
given
supposed to
us.
do that though because
I know.
yeah. I know.
Fine, I'll watch it right now. Nope.
No what?
No, I was actually watching. I was like, okay, is there any? No.
No. Well, anyway, yeah, she's a thing officially. She is before another character that was admittedly a little more hype than Premiere. And that is, of course, S rank Billy. Yep. Starlight Billy is a thing now. He is very real. He's a real boy. He's a real man, if you will. But what are your thoughts though on his design?
Somebody at Hoyo really binge watched a lot of Kamen Rider.
True. Yeah. Seems like it, right? Yeah.
And that Billy's drip music title, whatever,
No.
is like a starlight night passing by, which is a play on a Kamen Rider passing by, which is Kamen Rider Decade's
Oh.
tagline.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's funny. Dang, they're really like going in on that because yeah, because he's got some other Kamen Rider goodies. Let's just put it that way. I mean, okay. I mean, we can say he has a fucking motorcycle, right? Even has quite the animations with that motorcycle. Let's just say, and even his alt is literally fucking taking one of those like pieces and putting it into his belt, like just like a number of the Kamen Riders, right? Very much playing off of Kamen Rider more than anything. Which I mean, yeah, it should have that writing should have been on the wall, right? Because he loves Starlight Knight in the game. He always talks about he's a number one fan. Yeah, always been kind of, riding off of that, to say the least. But yes, one important thing though to know is that he is going to be, of course, physical still, but now he's going to be a rupture unit. Very interesting. I wonder if there are going to be A ranks, kind of maybe just for Billy, or just pre-existing ones. So I kind of wonder like who would be best support for Billy. What would be the team for Billy? Like, hard to say. A lot of like, okay, so people, or there was a list, and one of the test, or most of the test teams, if not all of them, involved with Lucia, because I think Lucia does have some supportive things for specifically for ice rupture, or not ice, excuse me, rupture units or agents, because I think she is supposed to be meant to be with Idari, right? Because she is an ice rupture unit, and they're both from, of course, Spook Shack. So it makes too much sense that yes, she was kind of meant for Yandari. But indirect sort of result though is that now she can work with other rupture units, including Billy here. But other than that, yeah, Lucia is a premium rupture support. Yes, so yeah, so Lucia will be one of them. So you're pretty much set because you already have Lucia and then Billy's, and then I guess you can fill it in with one other support unit or something to really capitalize off of Billy. Yeah.
Yes.
So yep.
But the
So
question is now being,
who
do I go full? Do I go full M6 with him, or do I stop at 3?
Well, I guess that's the only way to find out is to wait for the Mindscapes info to drop.
Yep. So far, like the only one that I really wanted to, full Mindscape is Banyue. Only was able to get him to Mindscape 2.
Yeah.
Even though I dropped like 400 or 500
Yeah.
to try and get him.
Yeah,
And yeah, throughout that whole time, I only got 2 of him.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Man.
Nekomata, Grace, Lycon.
Yeah.
Race again.
Yes.
Soldier.
Yeah.
Who was the last one that kind of like stole it?
Yep. Hoyo will be like that.
Yep.
Hoyo will be like that at times. Yep. So
I don't have Jufufu.
Wait, do you not have Jufufu?
Yeah.
Or you do? Okay.
I skipped it. I skipped her.
Oh, wait. Why are you saying you do? That well, you're confusing me. Okay, so you don't have her. Okay.
No, I'm reading JP's.
Right. I was also asking the same thing just to confirm whether you have her or not. So you don't have her, right?
Yeah. See, now I'm turning it on my PS5.
Oh my
Because
god.
it's, there you go, dial in.
Oh yeah, you can, I mean yeah, Dylan's kind of like everybody. It's like she works with everybody.
She's the town bicycle.
Yeah, she is the oh my god. But yes, she is the town bicycle. But there are things to take away from like the design. Well, when it comes to design aspects. So apparently, like the arm, right, is supposed to be a reference to actually Winter Soldier rather than Ghost Rider. Or excuse me, Kamen Rider. Yeah, yeah,
Or if you want to really stretch it, Nero from Devil May Cry.
yeah.
The units I'm missing, because now I'm fucking look again. Thank you, fucking JP. I'm missing the other two idols, Yudari, Alice, Chufufu, Shingi, and Soldier and B0.
Okay. Oh, wait.
That's a lot of girls.
Yep. The scarf, you know, I mean, yeah, like besides the fact that Kamen Rider, there's one other, at least one Kamen Rider that does have a scarf of some kind, right? But it's like people also were referring to the fact that yeah, like Lighter has one also, so it's kind of like a loose symbol, or maybe it is an official symbol that Billy was a champion at one point back in the day in the Outer Ring, right? When Kaladin was a thing, before Sons of Kaladin. It's kind of like that past reference. Not so much now, you know, this being Champion Billy. So I guess Champion Billy is not a thing technically, but yeah, this is what we got. So just start like Billy. So yeah, I guess he is supposed to be like the upgrade now, rather than where like Sambi is supposed to be a past, quote unquote, past unit. So I guess which means I don't know. Maybe we're not gonna see her again in that outfit for at least a long while. But I don't know. Maybe they'll just say fucking have her in that outfit for the sake of, you know, having those two swords or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah. You know, this is supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be the current upcoming Billy, rather than, you know, being a past unit. Right. And yeah, so other than that, I like the jacket, right? The coat, the fur, all that stuff. The horns, I can kind of see like why they went with that, because it's supposed to be like antennas kind of for Kamen Rider, because, you know, Kamen Rider is like a bug. And then although he has one gun now instead of two. I don't know what he did with the other gun. Maybe the other gun is this, right? It's supposed to be a cannon, right? But also serves as a melee weapon. Yep. But yeah. Any other comments you want to say for Billy? Anything you want to point out?
Thank you, artists that I follow already drawing lovely pictures of him.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, they draw him well, and it's like, damn.
They're respectful.
You guys watch fast, speed of light.
Yeah. Oh, you think he'll get the short end of the stick when it comes to the banners? I don't think so, man. This is Billy.
No, like this is. I think Silly is like one of those big high anticipation units. Then, if Hoyo fucks him over, they're gonna suffer a backlash.
Oh yeah, for
More
sure.
severe.
Yeah,
More severe than Banyue only
Banyue.
having 12 days.
Yeah, that was so fucked. And even more so, like him or one copy of him and one engine is not even enough to get him
Nope.
going. That's like such a like fucked up thing they did with Banyue because they like nerfed him hard. I think from the beta. I think that what happened, and it just like locked it behind the mindscapes, which is like, this is not the first time they did this across the Hoyo games. I think they did this to somebody. I think in Genshin, I forget. But anyway, yeah, it was one of those situations, unfortunately, and Banyue was the one who got that. So tragic. Well, so but I'm pretty sure Billy is not gonna get that. No way, dude. No shot. Think about it. Hugo, then Yishuan, Banyue, then Banyue and Yixing Guang, yeah, silly, then hyped 3.0 character. I mean, that is possible. I mean, like I even told you, Zawa, like I'm waiting for who's after Billy. Right, so that could be Ramiel, right? The black winged angel from the story. So that could be her. If it's either the two other characters, which is Norma and Valina, then I'm okay. Like I can save because I'm not really into them. Those two. It's Ramiel that was like, oh my god, man, she's hot. She won me over in the store. I'm like, god damn. So if she's right after Billy,
So what Hawk is trying to say is that he wouldn't mind dying or being put into a stasis with a feather in his fucking eye. For me, it's again like I already got like called out by people going like, you cannot fix him. Is that don't worry,
oh my goodness,
give me a chance. Maybe 3 days max. I can
maybe.
change him.
Well, speaking of which, I mean, what did you think of the story? Real fast.
All right, real fast.
Yeah.
Breaking it down.
Yeah, sure.
They're throwing more shit that kind of doesn't need to be needed, like another behind the scenes, another person pulling the strings, because we already
Yeah.
we already have like the big bad right now running around and finding quote unquote new members to fill in an empty slot, as we saw in that cutscene. And it's like, oh, we wanted you to cause trouble, and blah blah. It's like, oh my god. And it's like, okay, the boss just wanted you to cause trouble, but you had to go and
Murder
maul people and stuff. It's like
murder and all that stuff.
Do you guys do you guys lack reading comprehension? I'm sure you guys looked at his file before you said, yeah, that's the guy I want to hire.
That's the guy we want. Yeah.
Like, I'm sure there was like big bold red letters, unhinged, will kill on sight. The fuck are you doing?
Yeah. 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 Now, people maybe listening can already get a big hint of your opinion on Romuel. I think it's how you pronounce his name. The big bad wolf, basically. I mean,
I could fix him.
Yeah, you want to fix him. You want to fix him.
Yep, I'll fix him. Which again, I'll bring in like a Discord discussion. Someone's like saying you cannot fix him. He's murdering people. Blah blah. It's like I kind of wanted to tell them, like, I have a infatuation with Godzilla, who does kill people intentionally and unintentionally. So who has the bigger body count right now? I think the giant ass lizard. I call Dad.
It's kind of a stretch, but okay. I mean, okay, I can.
Yeah, that's why I said Godzilla kills intentionally and unintentionally.
Right, but it's still stretch, but okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Unless we're going with like the his very first film, Gojira. Yeah, he just fucking killed.
Yeah, he just fucking killed people. but yeah, he was just kind of like, well, he's basically kind of like a storm. Just goes through
Yeah.
the city and it just destroys everything. But anyway,
Which now I want a kill count of who killed the most in their debut movie, Godzilla or Gamera?
it's gotta be Godzilla, right? It's gotta be.
I mean, you gotta remember, Gamera has that fucking whole like, I am the protector of children. First movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you made a lot of orphans, so yeah, of course you're gonna be the protector of children. Good job.
Damn.
You just like holding up like your thumbs, like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
protector of children, guys.
Right. But anyway, so okay. Let me ask you this though. Is this
think about it? Sorry.
Oh, that was the thing I did read about the.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. We were just talking about it.
Yeah, I know JP loves Hugo, but I think Hugo is one of those units that needs a desperate rework.
Yeah, I think he kind of does.
Like, if they kept the boss, quote unquote, version of him, like his mechanics, then I think he'll be a good unit. The version that we got is that stupid meme of like, wow, this boss character is awesome. I hope we get to recruit him. Recruits the boss character. The boss character sucks ass.
Yeah. Yep. That's the old gimmick. Okay, so you played in English, right? How was
Ego?
Ego? Yeah. How was Romuel's volume, his voice? Because like, could you hear him in comparison to other characters?
In some scenes, he was audible, so you can hear him. You can hear the growls and
Yeah.
stuff. But there was this one scene which I do have the full playthrough on my YouTube.
Uh-huh.
There's one scene, everyone's fucking voice volume like hit the deck.
So what do you mean by that?
Like it went soft on some scenes, then all of a sudden it just went back to like normal and then like soft again. I was like, what the heck?
So the sound mix
Like,
so
okay. Yeah, the sound mixing was off.
Yeah. Yeah, so as I played in Japanese, I think Romuald's like voice was very quiet in comparison to other characters. So I was like kind of like jokingly like I was like, "What?" throughout my playthrough when he was talking because I couldn't like, in comparison to other characters, I can like barely hear him, and then whenever other characters are talking, we're like, "Oh God!" Like, jeez. So maybe something's going on with the sound mixing for this patch or something. Very, very, very odd. Yeah, so that's kind of okay. I'm kind of glad that I'm not the only one, I guess, that kind of experienced that. Okay, okay, so it was short though. Like it was like 3 hours or something in total ish.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
I have the full playthrough. I mean,
yeah. How long is it on your end?
With all cutscenes and everything, and kind of taking the time.
Yeah, to like read and stuff. Yeah.
Well, I have it auto when it does that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 33 minutes was my first one, then 58 minutes, another 35.
So about 2 hours there.
One full hour.
That's 3.
Yeah.
So about 3 hours then. Okay.
About 3. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's like super short. Yeah, by comparison to others. Like okay, so you were kind of like bringing up the fact that okay, we have yet another fucking person, kind of being set up, or not person, but like another thing being set up here. Like when we already have other.
What's it called?
The sweepers? Is that what you're talking about, or are you talking about something else?
Well, just in general, like the people that hired him.
Yeah. That's another like fucking group.
Yeah, and then we also have when Daddy and Prome was like having a civil chat, saying that this is what happens when you left, the gang and stuff. It's like, okay,
Yeah,
the gang,
yeah.
you don't have to fucking
Mm-hmm.
worry about. Which is like, we already had a gang that we had to worry about. Thank God they don't fucking return anymore,
Oh, yeah.
or they don't even get mentioned.
Mm.
Freaking orangutan.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, we do fight their shadows, to get mats,
right, but
still.
mats, but story wise, no. Although,
Story-wise,
what's his face? Is still need to be fucking resolved or whatever. Which is Lucius, the blonde dude that like backstabbed Pompey. I think what his name was. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he needs to get some sort of story in too, because yeah, like that's still kind of hanging there. You know what I mean?
Wait, theory crafting.
Uh-huh.
Billy kills him in this new farm.
Oh, like a little payback, cause yeah, okay.
Yeah, Billy, like, okay, theory crafting. Because again, the one that got hurt the most of Pompey dying was like Caesar and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Big Daddy. But,
yeah. Right.
So I want to say like Caesar kind of like fails in killing him.
Mm-hmm.
So at the last ditch effort, or the last moment before, I guess he about to kill off Caesar, Billy comes in.
Mm-hmm.
And does the whole heroic like Starlight Knight or fucking Kamen Rider
I wonder.
entrance.
Yeah. See, I wonder if Billy gets fucked up, like super fucked up, and then he survives somehow, and then he gets this upgrade right here.
Oh yeah, like he loses his arm.
Yeah. Maybe.
So we're giving him the Nero treatment.
Yes. Pretty much. Gets super fucked up.
But remember, Nero's only had half his arm cut off. Billy looks like his whole damn arm got ripped off.
Yeah, I know, right? Sheesh. If that's the case, damn. Well, I mean, it would have to be one of the things, right? Because of why he gets this upgrade then. Other than, oh, hey manager, I got an upgrade over time. Hi.
Manager, look at my new
look at my
new hot body.
Yeah, look. Yep.
Billy, what the fuck did you do? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's test it, shall we?
Here, hold this on your head.
Put the fucking apple. Put the apple on the head or something. Okay. So I know this is like kind of separate from Billy, but what did you think of Cecia? Because she was like the main focus, if not one of the main focuses for this story.
She was just there.
I mean, I know you don't like her, but like, I mean, she had a whole backstory and everything. I don't think she was just there.
Yeah, she had a whole backstory.
Mm-hmm.
She was timid. I mean, there are characters that like that their timid side, like Hinata, Hyuga from Naruto, but
yeah.
like Hinata to me is like, when you really look at her, she does grow as a character.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry, Sissa. She only had one shiny moment, but then that was it. And that was trying to take down Hermea.
Yeah.
I was like, cool, you have a backbone. Good job. You got over your fear of her. Oh shit, never mind.
Yeah, and then and then what did you think of? I guess you could say like a preview of Hermea's abilities, because I do have something to say that I noticed. But go ahead if you have anything for Hermea.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, wow, Hermea looks awesome in this shot, and because I saw a video, I'm like, you don't match what you did in this cutscene versus what perhaps is your
true ability. Well, I think
your ability.
Yeah. Well, I think like that entire fight, she was holding back. She was only like doing enough to just
She had two arms behind her back.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, I think she was definitely pulling her punches for sure against Cecia, even though, like, yeah, like, okay, even though Cecia put up a pretty respectable fight, I think Premier was like, she already knew she won, you know? She already know. She already knew. She knows what she's doing.
She spanked her hard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, literally, like, like, chop, judo chop. That's it. But there was a bit of a little bit of what she can do, like what she actually can do, if you notice, right? So, so she broke her, so she undid her restraints, and she actually like took away the snakes, right? Like she like I don't know, like what would you call um capture the snakes or whatever, like in her arms, and it was like going into her restraints almost. Because remember when Sissy was about to do like her big move, or when she did her big move with the two big snakes thing with her whip, and then she thought she got her. Primera got the fucking whip, and she was actually like draining the energy out of it. So I was like, oh shit, like damn. Like I noticed that when I was rewatching that cutscene again. Like I didn't even like catch it at first. I'm like, oh shit. I thought she just caught it, like, just she's I guess you could say she was actually aura farming. So like she was like like sucking up all the aura from the weapon or whatever, and then she did her thing, went behind her, and then Chopper or whatever, like Chopper did the judo chop. So maybe she has like some sort of like nullifying ability. So maybe she's like actually like Blackbeard, like from One Piece, where when he touches people, like he nullifies their devil fruit abilities and such, because black hole, all that shit. So maybe she like has something similar to that, like, so maybe for at least most people's abilities, she can like nullify them maybe when she touches them. That's why she has the handcuffs or whatever, so that I don't know, like doesn't fucking outright drain them, Hence why she has the handcuffs. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Kind of got me interested. I'm like, in terms of like her story, like of what she can actually do, right? Do you have anything different for Premiere, or not so much?
Not so much.
Okay.
It's just more of like.
But do you agree? Like maybe, like, or do you think that makes sense coming from me? Like what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole like, okay, yeah. When she uses her hands, it's fucking serious. Obviously, yeah. She reminds me also, very different character, but similar sort of gimmick is from Tales. Funny enough, Tales of Symphonia. I forget his name, but he's like he becomes a party member at one point. Fuck, I want to.
I'm gonna tell you this: the only Tales game I played was on the PS3 of Tales of Xillia.
Oh, Xillia? Okay.
That's the only. That's the only Tales I ever fucking played. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Symphonia had a dude, who.
It was a dude.
Yeah. No, he's the melee fighter, or monk, right? And he purposely handcuffs himself because, I think like it's been a long time, but I think he accidentally killed somebody he loved or something like that. And then ever since, like, he just never wants to like use his hands, right? And so he only does his kicks, so like Sanji. But yeah, like, yeah, I think maybe at some point he does use his hands or something for something, but that's the sort of like the basic backstory is that his hands are sort of associated with murder in a way, so that's why he wants to restrain them on purpose, like whenever he fights or whatever, like, But I think maybe at some point he gets over it. I don't know. But yeah, that's like what it reminds me of back with Primea with the whole handcuff thing. Yeah. So um other things from the story. What did you think of Ramiel? Because she was like another kind of a prominent figure in this story.
I don't know, there's just too many characters now, and some of
Yeah.
them feel like they're gonna hit a brick wall soon and not be mentioned again.
Hmm.
Shit.
But you you have any comment from Ramiel?
Yeah, it's more of what do you do and what are you doing gonna do with that W engine?
Yeah,
What
right.
is it in?
Yeah. Yeah, good question. I mean, she does say, "Oh, it's rightfully mine" or whatever by the end, and then does the whole like, whatever vice, don't go near me," kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
like
Another,
giving him the warning.
yeah, the warning, yeah. And then remember we watched that video with the four not kings, but like the big bad four, and they're like at the table, and then I think two of them were missing. No, yeah, two were missing, and then but one was represented by his or her associate or whatever, and then there was an old dude and the dude with the shades, right? They had their cards out or whatever. And then by the end of that video, there was a pink haired girl with the hood and everything. That was her, yeah. So definitely she has some sort of prominent part in the story somewhere, of course. Um, what did you think of her design? Just looks wise.
Uh, Like I want to say that she does have a even though she did through feathers and it was getting off angel
Mm-hmm.
or a fallen angel. I want to say she's reminding me a little bit of a succubus at this point. The way
Yeah.
she's
Okay.
acting,
Yeah, I can see that. It
but
just
a fallen angel would not be totally off.
right, because Ramiel's story, I read it a little bit, is that Ramiel rebelled against God by having sex with humans. Pretty much.
And everyone in the internet slams their fist onto the ground and said that should have been me.
Yeah.
It's like honey, stand in line. Do you know how many ZZ guys I wanna be with?
Yeah. So I noticed in the comments of like various tweets about Ramiel that they're actually complaining more about her because she um doesn't quite fit, I guess, into the ZZZ sort of like urban stuff. Because
Mm.
initially ZZZ was supposed to be more urban, because that was like the impression they first gave off for when they launched, all the marketing before they launched the game and everything. It was like very much on that sort of vibes, like street, like urbany, like like Street Fighter 6 almost in a way. But then now, like, we have been going through this like weird, like, I don't know, like phases, I guess you could say. Like we were like mystics, and then now are like dealing with like angels and stuff like that. So people were kind of complaining how like her design doesn't really quite fit into ZZZ as well. They were even saying like, oh, she seems like she fits in more of Genshin, because she even like rides off more of like a Victorian kind of design more than urban design, I guess. But I guess if you look at someone like Valina, she's not exactly urbanish either, though. You know, I guess
Yeah.
yeah, but like Norma is more like high tech. Like she actually looks like an engineer, so I guess that fits into ZZZ because we have like proxies and like professors and scientists and stuff like that. But yeah, like Valina and um uh Ramiel have this sort of different look going. So that's why people were kind of complaining, like, like why this direction now, And then if you look at Ramiel's hair, pretty damn detailed in comparison to someone like Nicole. Because if you look at Nicole's hair, um, it looks more like uh not blocky, but like more. It doesn't have as much like strands. It's more like chunks
Mhm.
of hair and anything. If you're able to look at them side by side, I think you can start to see it. Because like if you look at Ramiel's hair, you can see like more individual strands, or at least like more skinnier strands than in comparison to Nicole. So like they're also kind of like complaining about like the art, just the general like sort of design philosophy that you know oh they kind of like are kind of going all over the place ish. Which yeah, okay, I can kind of see that because like the whole like mystic thing is one sign, and then now we're back to here. It's like okay. Um, do you feel any of these comments for Ramiel? Like, do you agree, or you're like,
It's more again like we only saw a snippet of her characters.
yeah, sure.
You can't really put a pin in it.
Mm-hmm.
Just more like just bullet points to just make a check mark going like, okay, this guy was right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one was wrong. Blah blah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's just something I
With
noticed. Yeah. Mhm.
yeah, with Cess, like I'm gonna bring Cess into this.
Yeah.
We already seen a big chunk of her and her backstory. She'll probably, get some love from people. Others will find her annoying, and others will just be like,
Yeah.
that was something. I'm one of those people that, that was
That
something.
was something. Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure like someone like Sissy is just gonna fade in more into the background, kind of like what Seth is going to kind of going through. Like, okay, like maybe from time to time, like he'll pop in and out because of Severian, but otherwise, when Severian's not even talked about, then we're not gonna hear from Seth. Whereas, yeah, like okay, and then especially with Cecia being like an assistant to Severian, yeah, like from this point on, we're probably not gonna even hear from her again unless Severian is mentioned, right, or is in the scene, you know. Yeah, so
Yeah.
she is. I do feel like she is going to be one of those characters. Like, yeah, she had a moment in the spotlight, but I think now she's gonna just just be another character in your fucking roster, whether you pull for her or not, right? Not gonna really do much more for the story. Which, yeah, she's definitely there for like the gotcha, right? For those people who like the gal kind of character, or the snake, or whatever else her trope is, right? You know, the the valley girl, or like whatever, freeloader. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, that's the stuff I was noticing with Ramia though. But all that being said, though, a lot of people want her. A lot of people want to pull for her. That being said, I am one of them. So
Hmm.
that's why I'm like really like um uh um very tight wallet right now. Like I'm being very tight for Billy, even though he is cool and all. Like I will give him that. Like he's super sick, right? Just from the design alone. But I'm really like being tight until we find out who's after Billy. And that's kind of like what JP is kind of implying, like, like the whole 3.0 character, like, who's that? right? Who's gonna be that character to debut for 3.0? Because we have to remember that 2.7 that is close to the end, and this story was called like, you know, whatever title, but it said epilogue A. So that means we're gonna see epilogue B for the most part, and that's gonna be the official last part of
Yep.
of 2.0 pretty much. Hopefully though, there's another thing I wanted to kind of point out was that we had nothing for Nongong Yu, even though her fucking banner literally debuted like not too long ago. Other than, oh, the angels are busy. That's the only mention we had for anything in this story. Nothing for Nongong Yu, which is strange because I feel like she has the most backstory potential out of all the other angels, because they're like kind of like hinting that, oh, she's a real angel, or she's a real deal, like, and she has the scars on her back, like, you know, all that stuff. So maybe Yu is gonna be part of somehow be involved with Billy or something, with Billy's stuff, maybe. Because otherwise, if they're gonna leave it like that, that's gonna be super disappointing, honestly. Because yeah, like she has like a lot of potential for backstory stuff, and then kind of like maybe an opportunity to introduce officially the angels, including Ramiel, including the other pink hair girl from the other lore video. You know, the captain, right, of Falkenheim, or whatever you call it. Right, so that was weird to see, like, you know, oh, use banners debuting, but when you look at the artwork, you don't see you. It's Billy, Cecia, and of course the proxies. That's it. You know Billy with the poncho. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that artwork had no Nongong Yu in it. So it was like, oh, that was like a big indicator, like, oh, maybe she's actually not gonna be in the story for whatever reason. And yeah, lo and behold, nothing at all for her.
Yep.
Yeah. So hopefully she'll be in part B and somehow be incorporated there. Yeah. Otherwise, again, that would be pretty disappointing. You know, as someone, I forgot to kind of talk about my side of Nongong Yu, but yeah, I did pull for her. I unfortunately lost the 50-50 pity, but right after that, I got her, so I got pretty lucky there. It could have been a lot worse, but
Yep.
I had to see Nekomata's fucking face in the process.
He's
So,
like, hi. He's
yeah.
like, "God, fucking pick them
I know,
out."
dude. Dude, she's been cucking me for like the last like few polls, man. Like including Arya, she was there. I was like, fuck, man. Hate this son of a bitch. Oh my goodness. Like I know it's like unintentional and all, but god damn it, man. It's like it is not really making me like Nekomata as a gameplay wise, because she is cucking me right now. And then before you know it, when I'm pulling for Maya, or try anyway, fucking she's gonna be there again. If not, her fucking engine might be there to fucking cuck my engine pull. Wouldn't that be fucking hilarious? So yeah, anyway, I got you, and then I was a little cheeky immediately. I was like, you know what? Let's try the engine, and then I did two 10 pulls, or so 20, I think it was, right? And then someone was like, you know, oh, you know, there's that meme with the guy with the diamonds, right? Like he's right there next to the diamonds with the pickaxe. You know what I'm talking about, Zawa? Like, you know, like when the guy's digging through and then there's like the diamonds right there, but he stops. So you know, when he's like right there. Anyway, that situation kind of happened. So I was like, you know what? We are getting the free 10 pull right now with this event, right? I'll just do one more. And then I got the engine. I was like, damn, I hit the diamond today, baby. So I got you and the engine. And then not only that, I got all 3 angels. Funny enough, and then I got the wallpaper now because I got all 3 angels. So, yep. So I am I guess you could say I'm uh, uh the Angels of Delusion player or something, or main. I don't know. Even though, yes, I did say way back in the day when the first time they were teased or whatever, I'm like, not my thing, right? But honestly, I think Xun Guang kind of started this whole thing because Xun Guang Yi or Yi Xun Guang was she's an Ether Veil character, right? Or she wants Ether Veil. I didn't have another Ether Veil character besides Zhao, so I was like, all right, fine, I'll get Suna, and then I got her luckily. But then I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll get Arya because Arya is a cool character, and I got her like, and within a few or these amount of pulls, right, with the engine and everything. And then you came along, I'm like, oh, all right, maybe I'll try here, and if I lose to 50-50 here, then I'll say fuck it. And then I was like, and then I switched to the whole like pity building mentality, and then I got you right there. I was like, oh wow. So I guess within with the whole Angels window, I was very lucky, all things considered. I got all 3 angels. 2 of them will have the engines, Arya and you. So yeah, I definitely should be pulling for Premier though, because yeah, like I feel like not going you is going to complement Premier a lot, right? If anything. But yeah, with that though, I will most likely have to skip Billy, which sucks. Unless the 3.0 character is like Valena or Norma, then I'll probably be like, okay, let me try to like scrape for for Billy, if I'm even lucky. Because otherwise, if it's Ramiel, then it's over. I can't. I cannot. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Because I actually really do like Ramiel. For design reasons and just like like the foreshadowing reasons stuff, and like angels are kind of cool, like to me, like the whole Ramiel, there's Michael, Gabriel, all that shit, the archangels. There you go. I like the archangel stuff, and plus she's hot. Simply put. All right, so that's pretty much that. Other than, was there anything else we're missing from the story? Not really. Okay. We covered pretty much like the main bases. Okay, so Ramiel, Cecius, of course. Yeah, Lighter was there along with Lucy. All right, and they're kind of just there. Romuald, I couldn't hear him. I was like, in my head canon, I was like, yeah, that mask actually really like muffles him. I kind of wish there was a gag actually in the game where he had to take off his mask to hear him clearly or whatever, but no, they didn't. Unfortunately, didn't do that. That would have been funny, if that was a thing. But no, he is super 100% serious, and he's out for blood. Unfortunately, no comic relief in him, but whatever. Would you want him to be a playable character, or are you just okay with him just being a boss?
I'm okay with him being a boss.
Okay. Yeah.
Big Daddy, on the other hand.
Big Dad. Oh, so why do you want Big Daddy over Romeo?
Be just funny going like, let's go, Daddy.
Okay. Okay.
And then if you have like the full team of like Caesar,
Yeah,
Lighter, and Big Daddy.
Big
Just
Daddy.
hearing them going like, "Let's go, Big Daddy.
Mm.
You're so cool, Daddy." It's like, whoa, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like out of context, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck is happening over there?"
Right. It would be really funny to hear it in Japanese too, because it would be like Daddy. Big Daddy.
Sugoi, Daddy. It's like,
yes.
oh, key this.
No.
Daddy is like, whoa, what big over there? He's like sitting up, going like, what?
Oh man. Oh, especially if you put fucking use Lucy or Lucy and Piper and then Daddy. Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
You know, like some idiot's gonna be like, "Eat Daddy." He's like, what the fuck?
Oh no.
Wee.
Tasukete Daddy. Tasukete. Like help
Daddy,
me.
Daddy. He's like,
Help me, Daddy.
you should see the public enforcers coming in.
Yep.
Going, you seen Seth just rolling up, going like, "The fuck are you guys doing? We're playing with Daddy." I don't know. It's like I retired now.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh man. I mean, yeah. Hopefully, Big Daddy will be playable, but probably it'll be for a while, if at all, if we're even lucky. Because there's definitely plenty of other like fully designed NPCs, and they're not gonna be playable. Like maybe what's her face? The manager for the Angels, her name her, like maybe she has a chance, the biggest chance out of all of them, but probably she's gonna be an NPC for a while. But other than that, Ramia is absolutely playable. Like she's gonna be playable, like no question. Valina and Norma are going to be playable. Maybe Norma though, I feel like she could be the next A rank agent coming up, like kind of like how like or no, never mind, not Jufu, Pan Yi was to Ishuan. I mean, I'm just kind of going off of that because she has that big fucking dumb A on her hat, so maybe she's like, it's like this stupid obvious hint of her being A rank. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe she's just another S rank agent. I don't know, because Jufufu looks like a fucking A rank agent. Sorry to say, but she's she's a S rank. You know. All right. So, anyways, after all that the talk, let's get through a lot of the other sort of bombshells as much as possible. Yes. So first off, a lot of stuff happened, including Crunchyroll getting hacked, breached, exposing 100 gigs of user data, including emails, IPs, and alleged credit card info. The attack allegedly occurred March 12th of this year and was stopped within 24 hours. Crunchyroll has yet publicly acknowledged the situation. So, yikes!
That's what Crunchyroll is doing right now.
Yeah, teehee, or just letting the fire like cool down. You know, because yeah, obviously if they say something, it's like, oh, you know, yeah, it is true, and then, but of course they don't. If they don't say anything, then people are gonna be like, hey, why aren't you saying anything? So it's like this weird catch-22 almost, or pretty much is.
Yep.
Yeah. Any other comments though for Crunchyroll? Are you still using Crunchyroll?
Yes, we are.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm the one paying it for my boyfriend.
Oh, okay. Damn, so that means your info might be in there somewhere. I don't know. Damn.
This man really wants me to come over to California to knock him out. She's gonna be like, turn around. Omae wa mo shinderu. Just
yeah,
put my
speaking of
finger
which,
onto your forehead.
yeah, the bee. Oh man. But other than that, yeah, that kind of sucks, but it is. Oh no, no, I got exposed. Fucking JP.
Of all the crap that I watch.
Oh no, they're gonna go look into your credit card history and then see all your fucking gotcha stuff.
Or, oh, gotcha. No, my credit card is like, what the fuck is what is this acronym BD? I'm like,
Oh my god.
it's a lovely website. You should go and explore it. Buy it when it's on sale.
Mhm.
Usually it's like 150. You can buy it for 95 when it's on sale.
Oh god.
Please don't. No, I'm
Okay.
not endorsing that.
All right.
But I
Well.
will buy it for somebody's birthday if they wish for it.
Oh god. Well, I guess speaking of endorsing, Sony is endorsing the price hike for the PlayStation 5 and even Portal, sadly. So specifically, um, in the US at least, now the PlayStation 5 is going to be $649. I kind of wish they had the previous price, but whatever. I think it was like $600 previously. Now they're raising it by 50-ish at least, if not $100, because maybe it might have been 550, right? That I'm not sure. But anyways, that's the physical version, right, with the CD drive or whatever, the disc drive, and then the digital edition is $600, right?
Yeah.
So I think it is probably from $100 hike. So, but the Pro version now is $900, which is insane, if you ask me. Any comments first off for this alone?
With the price hike, we
Yeah,
fucked.
yeah. Well, thankfully, I have
But
PlayStation 5. Well,
yeah.
thankfully, you and I have a PlayStation 5 for those who have been trying
Right.
to
But
wait.
we don't have. Well, I don't have a pro because
Yeah, I don't
I'm
have
still at the point of I don't see any
justification.
reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, justification. Even though, like a lot of people are saying that the extra horsepower. I'm just going to use like
Yeah.
another terminology. Horsepower for the PS Pro that I can put out makes the games run a little bit smoother and stuff. It's like, okay, that's nice and all. And then some people are going like, if you really want, Grand Theft Auto 6 whenever that shit comes out to run smoothly,
You're right.
buy this. And I'm like, you realize the PS5 is fucking old, right? Like it's old.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably gonna get a PS6 by the time the fucking Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out as a launch game.
Right, right. It's gonna be like
At this fucking point, so
right. It's gonna be like the Twilight Princess sort of situation. If you remember that, because it was on the GameCube, but also on the Wii, right? Because it was like this window, right? So yeah, I can definitely see that happening for sure. And then even JP kind of just pointed out, the PS5 Pro is not that far off from like a PC. So it's like, yeah, you just might as well get a fucking PC.
yeah, thank the AI bros for hiking up a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. All those fucking parts being missing because they were trying to.
But
Yeah.
going by the track record of Microsoft, I think they're going to drop out of the console race soon and just stick to PC.
Yeah, that's been kind of like the sort of quote unquote rumor,
Yeah, that's the rumor. So on a bad side, but looking on it as a good sign,
Yeah.
like one less console out there or one less big major company console out there means that probably the parts will get cheaper because everyone's like fighting for parts.
Mm-hmm.
To which again, Nintendo ain't going anywhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For sure.
PlayStation, they have to stay. They ain't going. They ain't going anywhere. So it's just pretty much Microsoft Xbox is probably gonna see their twilight years soon.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Xbox is gonna be the next like Dreamcast, because remember what happened to the Dreamcast? Sega just fell out of the console war, and they're just like, yeah, fuck it, we're not gonna do it anymore, .
But just make games.
Yeah. Make games and PC stuff.
Yep.
That's pretty much what's gonna happen, like likely. But meanwhile, with the PlayStation stuff, um, bit of a surprise curveball from GameStop, saying that because of this price hike going on, GameStop was like, "Yeah, we're here to help." So they're actually going to. Oh God, what the fuck?
Eh.
That was. Oh, is that the thing they were trying to do? Wow, that's quite the trick. Why did they put a picture of Mr. Rossetti? That's so weird. And it's like super stretched
Just
out.
whenever City tries to help people and stuff, unlike fucking Tom Nook, that's fucking put you into debt.
Yeah, I know. Constantly putting you into debt. Anyways, so they're offering a upgrade for the PS5 Pro. If you trade in your PlayStation 5, it says trade up to $400 towards a PS5 Pro for a limited time. So potentially it could be now just $349 when you trade in your PlayStation. So okay, potentially nice, but you are required to get a Pro membership, which I forget, it's like $25 a year or something like that.
Yeah, it's $25 a year.
Yes. So really, you're paying like $349 plus the $25 and then tax and all that bullshit. So probably likely $400 for the PlayStation 5 Pro. Yeah.
Depending on what version of the PS5 Pro they have in stock, it's probably the discless.
Oh yeah, you're right. Wait, do they have? Wait,
And if you,
is there two versions of the PS5 Pro?
there was two versions, I believe. It was the discless, and then which was the one they were promoting so hard to buy. The attachments, and then there was the one with the disc, but that one
Oh,
was
that's right. Yeah, I remember now.
was a little more expensive, but I believe they cut that one off from the market because a lot of people.
Yeah,
were
so it's just the
buying it.
so basically now
It's the dickless that you have to buy the strap on.
Oh my god. I forgot about that stuff. Damn, man.
Yeah, I want to know how much the fucking attachment is now. Let's go to the stop of games.
The stopping of games. I mean, for some people, yeah, that it does sound pretty nice, right? If you're like looking to get rid of the PlayStation 5 and then trying to get the Pro.
Yeah, base.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and just get the base PlayStation 5 Pro. Okay, I mean the potential is there, but it does say up to $400. So that doesn't mean you're guaranteed $400, but it could be like, oh, I don't know, just half the amount. It could even just like be $100, so you're winding up just still paying like a hefty amount, right? Yeah, so especially like when you bought your PlayStation 5 from the get-go, so it could be like all like old and stuff and might have like certain things missing or something like that. Or
Okay. Yeah, there it is. All right.
what?
So it's an extra $80 for the stupid attachment.
Oh my Jesus.
This.
Yeah.
So on top of the Pro price that you could get with the trade-in, plus the Pro membership, now you gotta tack on another $80 for the disk drive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jesus.
If you want the complete experience, yeah, man. Yeah. At least it's out there, but
again.
go ahead.
Yeah, it's out there.
Mhm.
It's your choice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any reason to buy it.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I
I mean,
wonder.
I could buy it now.
Mm-hmm.
if I didn't spend commission money.
Yeah. Although honestly, that's like a better way to spend money because you're putting people to work and they're doing their thing for money and stuff. Just
Getting gooners DMing you about your character. But then on the flip side, you're getting likes from like other artists that you follow and other members of the community of that certain community also liking, which still baffles my mind that yeah, certain artists that I follow like the commissions and also certain prominent members of the community,
So lots
the
of
furry
certain
community.
people are
Yeah,
engaging.
are engaging. Like one of them is Tag, and I'm like, wait, I'm a nobody.
Mm.
Why are you liking it? I hope it's just because you just like how it's drawn, not like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So,
And-
so basically,
so yeah, if
go ahead.
yeah, I'm gonna. So for everyone who still has base or launch PS5 and thinking about the Pro, get it now before the price hike.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If you are gonna buy a brand new PS5 Pro right off the bat after what was it, April something?
It was
April, May?
April. No, it's in April. I think it's gonna take place in April. Oh, April 2nd. So it's like pretty soon.
Okay. So pretty much next week. If you don't buy your shit by next week, you're pretty much paying for a almost $1,000 console, which
It's kind of unheard of.
unheard of. But then, like when you think of it, the way the PS5 is base, like base console and stuff or launch console, it's pretty much a decent, pre-built PC.
Mm-hmm.
It does its job. It's not going to give you the full graphical experience like the
Mm-hmm.
PS5 Pro, but it does its job.
Sure. Yeah. But it kind of sucks though because while you can get a PC, Sony went back to the whole Sony exclusive stuff. So games like the Marvel's Wolverine game are likely going to not see the day of the PC light, right? At least for a long ass time, if any, right? If anything. So there is a bit of incentive there, right? If you're really wanting, like, to get those types of games. And yeah,
I'm gonna use a soundboard to be an asshole of like of what you said. The Wolverine game's not gonna be on PC anytime soon.
Oh no! Anyway, last week.
right, but for those who but for those who want to be full PCs, like, well, that's the route you have to take, so you can't really,
And you cannot really blame like Sony and Capcom who are trying to like be
exclusive.
not so much exclusive
Mm-hmm.
because again the track records of some of their games that make it to PC is not that good.
Yeah, especially
Like
Monster
sales
Hunter.
wise and community review wise.
Yeah, community feedback wise, yes, it's been most of them are not great. Even like
look how
what?
I was gonna say, look how long it took Wilds to finally get a positive review.
Yeah. Too late.
And again, it's too late, and I kept harping on people like going like, this is the B team of Monster Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Your A team is always is the portable side. That's your A team.
Mm-hmm.
The B
Right.
team is the one that's doing the console and the PC, and still to this day,
That's
like
so weird though, man. But
they're not very fluent yet in PC porting. So again, it's like I'm not mad at them. It's just more like if, knowing that part of the company stuff is like good on them. They're learning, but a lot of people cannot expect to get a smash hit right off the gates. Because again, when you look at Monster Hunter again, it only from its lifetime, it only stayed on console from the PS2 era for the first Monster Hunter, and a little bit on the second. And after the second, it became PSP
Mm-hmm.
for a good chunk of the PSP life. Then it went to the Wii for a little bit, and then it jumped from the DS or 3DS all the way up to a little bit of the Wii U, because there was like a special Wii U edition. So you can see like how much time Monster Hunter stayed on portable.
Yeah.
Then it went back to console for a little bit with the Switch, because the Switch kind of counts as a portable device. I don't care what you say, that thing is a portable device. So it stayed on the Switch until we got World, and that's when they went back to consoles.
Mm-hmm.
And then they went back to fucking handheld for the Switch again.
Rise. Mm-hmm.
Rise. And
Yeah,
stayed there for a little bit.
And funny enough, that was like a really fun game. Like when you first time play it through, right? But then the end game kind of sucks, so I was like, I fell off. But getting
because
mm-hmm.
Again, it matches up that Sunbreaker was supposed to be its saving grace.
Yeah.
But you could tell with Sunbreaker there was some parts that felt a little bit rushed, or they were missing content. Because already a little bit of that A team I was talking about was already helping B team make Wilds.
Mm-hmm.
So again, it matches up.
Yeah.
So now that Wilds is probably going to get its expansion soon, it does come down to the question: how many of that A team is actually handling the expansion, or are they just overseers and going like, oh, don't do that, here, try this way, become coaching thing, coaching the B team.
Mm-hmm.
But again, like, buying the PS5 Pro right now, your decision should be like, is there a game, even though this sounds bad, is there a game that you want to play the PS5 Pro on? It's I'll be yes or no. Do you just want to have the PS5 Pro in preparation for a game later down PS5's life cycle?
Right.
And then it's also the big elephant in the room. What's your credit score at right now? How much money you have?
Right. What's your financial situation?
What's your OF account? I'll help donate. You better be good content.
Yep. Either way, it sucks. Sorry for people who've been, maybe trying to get a PS5 for a long time, but trying to wait for whatever reason. It's not a good time to wait, I think.
Yeah, it's a ride or die right now.
Yeah, definitely ride or die. Just like maybe, it's gotta just stick it or suck it up and get it or something, right? If you really wanted that bad.
Twitch again, if you want to be smart about this, if you have financial not problems, but if you just have a little bit of financial issues, I say buy online on like GameStop or Amazon and stuff, and maybe find if they do have the payment plan that help lessen the blow. Which I thank you, PayPal. I've been using you for so many years. I did not know about that fucking feature until like a year ago.
Yeah, like I think I was like one of the people that told you about it, like, or at least like kind of like gave
Yeah,
you like the
you had to remind me, and you're like, "Why are you buying?" I forgot what was the conversation, but you're like,
yeah.
"Why are you buying like shit outright when you could just do a payment plan?" I was like, "Yo, what?"
Yeah, I think that's how it went pretty
Like
much.
I was fucking dumbfounded. I was like, "Huh, what?
You can actually
There's a
do that?
payment plan?
PayPal does that?
You mean I didn't have to drop like $300 on this shit? I could have just been paying $35 for like the next 6 months, or yeah.
Yeah, whatever is divided
Speaking
by
of
4, yeah.
yeah. Oh well. Speaking of monthly shit,
Mm.
I did get my Digimon shit, but I did not get the jacket yet. That
Oh.
gets released mid-May,
Oh, damn. Yeah, I still have
but I
quite.
am gonna get my Lycon Ninja Droid because my bank and the fucking email screamed at me, going like, "Hey, we just took $80 out of your wallet." It's like,
No.
what? Why? Then I
Seriously?
look, it's like, oh, it's for Lycon. Okay.
Yep.
See, kids, buying stuff that makes you happy with adult money makes you poor. The more you know.
Right. Well,
That makes, that makes, that makes you.
somebody, well, for sure got fucked. Somebody's,
Oh, yeah.
I should say, because Epic Games laid off 1,000 people or something like that, right? Right around
Yeah,
1,000 ish.
1,000.
Over 1,000 actually. Okay. Um.
I want, for those watching or going to watch, look at this man. You spit on him when you see him. You spit on him.
Yeah. So Tim Sweeney's been largely under fire because of the whole situation at hand with the layoffs, and then yeah, yeah, Gabe Newell or whatever his name is for Valve. Yeah. Anyway,
I mean, that's yeah. Gabe Newell, he's he knows gamers, so he would not do do this stupid shit. But Mr.
yes,
Timmy Dam, fuck you.
yeah. I
So
mean,
long story short,
yeah.
and putting like personal like research into it and
Mm-hmm.
personal like I call this and shit.
Mm-hmm.
They doing the firing, layoffs, whatever you want to call it, is because they're not really making money anymore.
Yep.
And I called it
Mm,
when they started to do so many collabs that didn't need to be there, and the
mm-hmm.
licensing is also fucking expensive.
Yeah, especially with fucking like Star Wars, Disney, like fuck, man.
Yeah, Disney alone is kind of like a money eater.
Yep.
When they brought in Godzilla, I was like, holy shit, you're not paying for just one license. You're paying for two licenses, one for Toho and one for Legendary. Guess who's the more expensive one?
Yep. Mr.
And then
Capital T.
then you have the animes, fucking Naruto, Bleach, and stuff. It's like those shit
JJK.
ain't cheap.
Mm-hmm. Dragon Ball. Yeah, there's so much, dude. There's so many collabs, man.
Like you're not just paying the studio, that produces the show and stuff. You for Dragon Ball Z to be specific. I bet you're even fucking paying Bandai some royalties too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of money
So yeah,
either way with these collabs.
yeah. Same thing with the recent big one, I guess you want to call it. K-pop Demon Hunters. You're paying Sony plus Sony Pictures, so you're paying again like the dad company. Then you're paying the smaller company under Sony's umbrella,
Yeah. I mean, I
and
think
probably paying royalties also
mm-hmm.
for like using the songs and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, okay. I think Fortnite is still making money, but that being said, probably has not as much money as before.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
I think I don't have an exact number, of course, but like likely there's been a very big drop, and then plus all the other bullshit, and including what you're saying, like the collabs and all that stuff, the fees, and not to mention there was that lawsuit with Google/Apple, right? So, I mean, they said, or Tim Sweeney or whoever said, "Oh, we won the case," but it seems like at what cost, right? Well, how much did
Like
that? Mm-hmm.
how close? Yeah, it's like how close were you in the negative
Mm-hmm.
pursuing this this lawsuit
Right.
or whatever?
Yeah, this the lawsuit with the whole store fee thing, and so that was probably like the final nail in that coffin. So Epic Games went ahead and did the layoff, man. And I was actually seeing like like of course I wasn't even following these people, right? But they just were popping up on my feed, and a number of people were sharing their like experience, like yeah, like it was sudden, it was confusing, all that stuff. A lot of those was popping up on my feed, and then what's even more wild apparently was that like I have like so many tabs, so I'm just gonna just open all of them up right now. But like, oh yeah, that one. This is one person. Like, guess who got laid off today? I am genuinely so confused, bewildered. Like, I spent the past week debugging the rivalry system while recovering from pneumonia. Just in the past few days, I had multiple directors tell me how much they appreciate everything I do.
Yeah.
Willis, this is happening. Like, oh my goodness, you know,
Yeah.
whole layoffs thing, and then
Do you have the list of people that were laid off?
I do not have the list. Do you have the list?
Yes. Okay, I'll read it on my end
Okay.
after you read this one.
Okay. So then came not even after, well, not only the layoffs were happening, they even have a full ass like little thing right here.
Summary of like what we're actually killing off. Also.
Yes, so they were killing off the Rocket League stuff. They're killing off Ballistic, cutting off also Festival Battle Stage. All those are going offline when I'm pretty sure someone like put the fucking tweet in here, but like, oh, there we go. Yeah, I was just looking at that. Okay. They had a tweet from 3 years ago saying that pretty much Rocket League, the festival stuff, all here to stay with regular updates. Like, damn. Fuck, man. That's wild, man.
Kind of reminds me of Netflix. Sharing is love. Sharing
Right.
your password is love. Like bullshit.
Bullshit. All right, so what's the list that you got?
Okay, so the list I'm about to read is a lot of people that was the integral part of Epic. So that means they were there from the start. So sit down, everyone. It's gonna be one fucking bumpy ride.
All right.
The principal engineer laid off. The narrative director laid off. The lead writer laid off. Character art director laid off. Design director, social media admin, seasonal engagement director laid off. Lead concept artist, and senior concept artist laid off. Senior tournament operations manager laid off. Senior creator marketing director laid off. Senior game producer laid off. So on one side of me, it's like, wow, this looks like a hit list of people that probably Tim did not like.
You know, this feels like have you watched all the boys?
A bit. I think I'm missing like one or two episodes, but I don't care about spoilers. Go.
So it feels like there's a cutscene where basically Homelander wants a list of people that have any leverage against him, and so he basically wants them gone, like even killed at one point. So yeah, that, like all the pretty much like the seven are like going around the building like fucking just stabbing or shooting everybody like they're on the list. So yeah, it was pretty much like the purge. Not gonna say why specifically. So You know, that's for you to remember. But that's what happens. That's pretty much what it feels like here. Like holy shit, like, and you're like listing off like they're like senior positions and like leading positions. Like holy shit, man. It's not even
Yep,
just like
and
yeah. Go ahead.
yeah, it's not like just random like Billy from the mailroom.
Yeah.
This is like actual people.
Yeah, like who are actually integral, like you're saying, like to the game. Like fuck, man. That's
And then
yeah.
even more from this tweet, they said somehow Tim Dummy Dum Dum has the audacity to say that Epic's vision is now clear, and that now they need to build awesome Fortnite experience with fresh seasonal content, gameplay, story, and live events. How would you fucking do that when you already killed off half of your staff that was there since the beginning?
Mm-hmm.
That probably knows their target audience better than you.
Yup. Jesus, man. Yeah.
Oh, here's another kicker. Epic's entire HR department is gone too. The entire HR department.
What? Damn. So it's not even like trimming out the fat. This is like actually cutting out the meat. Like a lot of the meat to the steak. Like Jesus.
I am owner of Epic. I know what people want. It's like fuck you do.
Yeah. So was there anything else on that list or no? Was that like the big gist of it?
To me, it's like I do. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, someone also put it's like besides the layoffs and the licensings, he said, "Who would have thought spending billions fighting Apple and millions to the UEFN would not be a smart financial choice in the long run?"
Mm-hmm.
And then I do like how people brought up what was it, Iwata-san,
Mm.
when he said he'd rather kill his income to make sure his employees are
Well paid, yeah.
employed and
Mm-hmm.
fed.
Yeah.
Fed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like I really wish we had more CEOs like that do care about money, but they don't really want their
They're people,
employees to
yeah.
die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They care for their people too. Like, yeah, like whatever happened to that kind of fucking leadership? Well,
money.
money makes the uh it's a rich man's world, I guess, right? So couple of like bullet points that I found here too. All the damage Tim Sweeney has done to Fortnite. First off, cost Donald Mustard to leave. That is pretty much like the OG guy behind Fortnite. Take all storyline resources to focus on metaverse, right? So that's why there was a focus, way more of a focus on the collabs, thus the metaverse stuff. Laying off 900 employees because Epic losing too much money. Meanwhile, waste billions fighting Apple and Google. Yeah, we were talking about that. Waste millions on making Epic Games Store just to attack Valve. Waste millions on side modes. Waste millions on the UEFN people instead of develop their own developers. For 3 chapters, UEFN and Metaverse became the main focus, overshadowing Fortnite's main core. Was thinking about changing Fortnite name for a bit until Backlash. Over promising on every aspect, under delivering. Hiring raising V-Bucks prices because we need to pay the bills, and then lays off 1,000 employees again. So this is not even the first time, I guess. So there was another incident of having 900 employees laid off at one point. I guess that was like when we were like still like not really into Fortnite. And then meanwhile, still making Disney and Metaverse modes, still paying millions to UEFN people, even AI generated things or brain rot. There's more collabs in Fortnite right now than ever before. Tim Sweeney is an example of when a person is willing to sacrifice everything for the sake of their goals, even if the goal is idiotic and stupid. Willing to sacrifice your own developers, your own gaming community for it. Yeah, this guy pretty much is kind of like Zuckerberg, but even Zuckerberg pulled out of the metaverse because I think the actual metaverse for like Facebook or whatever you want to call it, is all but fucking done, pretty much. Yeah, it's been pretty wild of how this all happened. And oh yeah, upon on top of Zawa mentioning the roles that were cut off, the character artist that designed Jonesy, right, the main Fortnite guy, also got the layoff. The pretty much the guy who made, or the person who made the face of Fortnite also got their ass laid off. Yeah, so it's just so wild that stuff like this can happen. There's more stuff like, yeah, the game is changing too fast, too much. Trying to be like a money printer, too many cosmetics and modes. Spamming collaborations, yep. They did bring back the OG characters in hopes of bringing back the OG players, make more money, increase the V-Bucks, yes. While paying out millions monthly to brain rot maps. Laid off employees. It's too obvious now. It's all about the money. Yep. So, yeah. By the time the GTA 6 is released, it is likely going to get worse. Yeah. I mean, I think the kids are still going to play it and still spend money on it, but I think a large chunk is going to be gone from Fortnite. I mean, I myself haven't really like cared enough to get on it. I think the last purchase I made was, funny enough, with Star Rail. Yeah, dude, like it's just so many. Like there's the whole meme that we were kind of like, you know, going off of or whatever. We were like just always talking about it in the Discord, saying like, oh yeah, who's not in Fortnite, right? Because there's just so many fucking characters, like, you know, Family Guy and like fucking Simpsons and yeah, like it's just crazy, dude. RoboCop and like, of course, all the characters that I got, and then we were just talking about Godzilla and like Dragon Ball, of course, and then Jujutsu Kaisen and Naruto, all that stuff. You name it, right? And then very recently, they just released Hercules, like with Hades and all that stuff. And I even saw Hades, and he looks buggy-eyed and terrible when he's like like expressing, or lack thereof, I should say. Oh man. I mean, I hate to see it like that, but hopefully, I mean, well, I don't know. There's really not saving it at this point because a lot of the key people are gone, right? If not all of them. So there really isn't saving it at this point. It would have to be a completely different game, or fucking just continue to be a fucking collaboration brain rot money printer. And hey, I mean, if that's what it's going to be, then I'm out. Because I mean, sadly, like One Piece hasn't made it in, but that's even that. I don't think that's gonna convince me at this point. Because yeah, the characters are here and all, but like the gameplay of itself, man, like if the key people are gone, then yeah, it's fucked. That's it. You know, shotguns will be still like brain dead, right? And then fucking everything else when it comes to balancing is gonna be off because, well, again, a lot of people are gone. So who's to say that, you know, the what do you call those limited time weapons are going to be like way overpowered or whatever, or very underpowered? I don't know. Well, you know what's funny? Some of the boys are back on Apex. It's so funny about that. I mean, they've been like on and off with Apex here and there. I haven't really played it, but they've been on and off about it. And then of course with the Gundam stuff, they've been playing the new mode for it. So yeah, it's so funny of how like we're like fucking hating on Apex for a while, and then and then we got on the Fortnite. We're like, oh damn man, this is the new BR to play for us to play. And yeah man, we were praising how much like shit you get just from playing the game, and then look what happened now. Look what happened now. Jesus. Sucks, but you know, it is what it is. All right. Let's get on to, well, speaking of brain rot, of course, gotta talk about some AI stuff. So, an interesting quote, according to Culture Crave, from the NVIDIA's CEO, Jensen Huang, claims that he doesn't love AI slop. Okay. Some of the things he said is all of the AI generated content increasingly looks similar, and they're all beautiful. Okay. I'm so empathetic towards what they're thinking. But that's not what the LSS5 is trying to do. Okay, buddy. Okay. I think is another quote. I think they got the impression that the games are gonna come out the way the games are shipped, the way they do, and then they're gonna process it. That's not what the LSS is intended to do. The LSS is integrated with the artist, and so it's about. I love the exact quote because it's like putting "it's" twice. It's about giving the artist the tool of AI, the tool of generative AI. They could decide not to use it. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. Doesn't love AI slop, but proceeds to do it anyway. I don't know. Just like another thing from NVIDIA, just you know, very clown nose honk honk sort of moment. But meanwhile, speaking of AI, there was news from Sora saying we're saying goodbye to the Sora app. To everyone who created with Sora, shared it, built the community around it, thank you. What made you with Sora? What you made with Sora mattered, and we know this news is disappointing. We'll share more soon, including timelines for the app, and API, and details on preserving your work. Sora team. And you can kind of see in the comments, the majority of them are all like against AI. Great news. Rip Bozo. Rest in piss. We don't care about your message. Goodbye. And then fucking just videos of people dancing, all this stuff. Like, my favorite post this month. Good riddance. Hope the Reaper moves quick on the others. Yep. This stuff. Everyone liked that. Yep. Good riddance. Hell has no room for you. Yeah. Did you see that? Did you see this tweet about Sora?
Yep. And I was like, oh.
Yep.
Anyways.
Yep. Yep. Hold on. I gotta play this sound. Where is it?
Oh no. Anyway, last week.
Anyways, last week I had a cheeseburger with fries.
Yep, pretty much. In other news, yep, Rip Bozo is
Like,
all I
but
gotta say.
you're supposed to be sad for these guys. They created something for people to use. What did they create?
Right, exactly. You don't create, you steal. That's pretty much what AI is. Oh man, these the AI bros and all that shit. Ugh, I never want to ever talk to them in real life. They can stay on the internet all they want, but real life, All right, so there was other things regarding to AI relating. So OpenAI, that's the company that was behind Sora. Yeah, shutting down the app Sora. Disney also canceled its $1 billion investment in OpenAI following its closure. So more on the nails on that coffin, hopefully. That is one part of AI anyway. But yeah, you can I mean Disney is still fucking, a pretty bad company, but and you can see that they're also trying to invest into AI as well. I mean, Disney has its moments, but holy shit, man. They are not like I'm not surprised, but still like they were going in on AI like that. Like Jesus, man. $1 billion. That was about to go to waste, brother. If they actually went through it. Literally could have used that to pay their fucking employees and all that shit, but or a bonus, right? But they were gonna waste it on Sora or OpenAI. Other things. When it comes to AI, this is more good news though. It says Mexico approved a law which protects voice actors from AI and banned the use of AI for dubbing. It also protects voice actors from the unauthorized use of AI tools. Mexico produces the vast majority of dubbing products for all of Latin America. So this is great news against AI, coming from Kersey with this one. Basically, if you want to be more specific, it is Article 29 being implemented into the Mexican law. So good on them. Good on them for actually taking a stand against AI and protecting their dubbing actors or voice actors even.
Mm-hmm.
So very very nice. Very big W on that part. All right. Next up, TwitchCon. Remember we talked about TwitchCon with its wonderful security. Well, they started to implement new rules and security measures for TwitchCon. So I guess just a little brief little overlook or excuse me overview. More specifically, when you're IRL streaming, it says keep pathways clear. No streaming in areas with no recording sign. Listen to TwitchCon staff if they say stop. Designated lanyard for attendees who don't want to be featured on camera. Okay. Meet and greets and security. Reservation required. No walk-ups. Additional staff. And increased investment in security. Okay, so this sounds a little more promising. This part right here, right? Well, okay, the no walk-ups thing kind of sounds like it sucks, but I guess it is what it is, right? That's how they're gonna do it. But when it comes to the IRL streaming thing, this is a little weird. Like, especially with this part, like, what are the chances of those attendees who have those badges that don't want to be on camera get caught on camera anyway because somebody is IRL streaming, like, like fucking nonstop or whatever. You know what I mean? And plus, like the areas with no recording sign, right? Like, how like strict are they gonna be on that? You know, like, can you like stream outside the thing, like, or not at all, you know? And then I guess yeah, to keep pathways clear, I guess like you can't like hang out or whatever and like right in the middle of the like the convention or whatever. I guess that's what they mean by. Yeah, listen to the Switch staff. Yeah, like they know what they're fucking doing like last time. But at least with this sounds a little more promising and a little better. But again, like we have to see about the execution of it and see if they actually even follow that, right? Are they gonna have the reservation, no walk-ups, additional staff, invested security? Any comment on this part?
Nope, because knowing TwitchCon, it's gonna fuck over somehow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's always some sort of fuck up. I imagine this is still gonna get fucked up. This part right here. Yeah, for sure.
It's like the groundwork is there.
Yeah.
But somehow, like the most basic, easiest shit is gonna be like so hard for them to do, and they're just gonna be like, fuck.
Yeah. New rule: listen to TwitchCon staff. Yeah, it's over. Yeah. So no walk-ups. What's the point of a meet and greet? Or does walk-up mean something else? I go to meet and greets to get pictures with my favorite people, so kind of have to walk up. Yeah. I wonder. Okay, see, I think they mean for people who didn't pay to get in on the. Oh, okay. So, I guess if you don't have the. Okay, I see what I think. What it's saying is that basically, if you don't have a reservation, you can't walk up to them. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't just like walk up, like literally just walk up to them. You know what I mean? Like that one guy that was on Amir, I think it was Amir. That one weirdo that tried to hug her or some shit, right? Yeah, like stuff like that, I guess, because you need to have a reservation. So okay, if that's the case, that makes sense. Because I was also wondering like, what do you mean by that, right? The no walk-ups thing, like are they just gonna like fucking hand you like a signature, like the signature from the streamer, and then that's it? Like, all right, that's bye. Next. Can't walk up to the streamer and give him a hug, but okay. Or say hi. We'll just give this to you from the distance. Okay, bye. Yeah. Okay. So we'll see. We'll see about TwitchCon 2026. Yeah. Let's see. So okay. I think that's it on that. All right, so another bombshell. If you're into the Mario movie, right? They dropped this, right? So this is the poster featuring Fox McCloud, the Fox McCloud from Star Fox. Star Fox himself, you could say, being featured into the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which is out in April 1st, by the way. April Fools. So, any comment on this particularly?
Yeah, people were saying that this is a spoiler. Other people saying that he was already in the trailer. You were just looking at his backside.
Yeah.
To me, it's what's it called? Already grounded. That they're making a Super Smash looking universe.
Yeah.
And again, the hint in the title, Galaxy, who fucking patrols the galaxy? There's 2 people. 3 if you want to count fucking Captain Falcon.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be surprised we see a glimpse of Samus's ship just fucking like jetting off somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be fucking surprised.
End of the movie, yeah, like post credit scene, you see the ship, you know. But
like, what the hell is that? It's like, oh, that's just a bounty hunter. Leave her alone. Let it be.
Right. I mean, I agree with people saying it would have been really nice to just keep this under wraps and just be a complete surprise, you know? It would have been really nice, but fucking, you know, the studio behind it or whoever's doing the part marketing just wants the guaranteed income or whatever, the fucking ticket sales. So
Guaranteed stuff, and then
yeah,
some people are theory crafting because of Fox McCloud's new design. Is that a hint that Nintendo is touching the IP again?
yeah, yeah. I mean, that is a blessing in disguise potentially. If this all means, oh yeah, Star Fox is coming back, because I like Star Fox. Like it's shit's cool. Like I like the ship combat, all that stuff, right? Even Star Fox Assault was like a kind of a weird one, but I enjoyed it for what it was. You know, third person shooter, right? Rough on the edges, but I like the idea of it. You know. The one in the Wii U was kind of nice, but also, yeah, like the motion controls were kind of a nightmare to put up with. But it was a Star Fox game if you can get around it, right? But because of what happened with the Wii U, and how Star Fox Wii U turned out, they were like, yeah, we're not gonna make a Star Fox game for a while. And I think even at one point there was a Star Fox project on Netflix, and they canceled that. So there was this silence, right, from the Star Fox side of things. But now, yeah, we got the movie poster here showing Fox McCloud. And then let me see here. The person going to voice Fox, though, kind of important, is Glenn Powell. Glenn Powell, funny enough, actually played a lot of pilots. So, I thought I had a tweet with his voice. Let's see. There was a reveal video, yes, that he is coming. So. Oh, he doesn't. Yeah. They even yeah. Yeah, people also saying like they might also do a Star Fox movie. Also, maybe and or the game. I don't know about that. But that would be nice if that is oh my god. God damn, if someone's out for Glenn Powell. Jesus. Jesus Christ. What are these tweets? I'm trying to just find a fucking sample, but god damn. Oh shit. I forgot to hit the space button. But anyway, what do you think of this choice though, for the voice for Fox? If you are familiar with Mr. Powell.
Better deliver.
Yeah.
Glenn Powell, welcome to the show. Honored to be here. I tend to sweat a lot. Like everybody that knows me, even when I laugh, spit comes out of my forehead.
Look who it is, second place Swanson.
There you go. Yeah, this is
Get
the
a closer look at your pumpkin. Could barely see it from over there. Good news, when your pumpkin loses, you can still use it as a centerpiece at Thanksgiving. Provided you have a small enough table.
I am so happy to be here. It has been a wild year. My TV show premiered. I have a movie coming out. And thank you.
yeah. So you can get a nice glimpse of his voice. So I think it fits. I mean, especially yeah, like once we hear it in the movie, I think it'll definitely work. There's already rumors. Star Fox movie in the works. Oh boy, are we actually gonna see a fucking Nintendo verse kind of thing going? The Nintendo Cinematic Universe. We'll see. And then we'll have a Smash movie maybe. That's gonna make a lot of money for sure. But maybe they'll also spend a lot of money doing it. So maybe I don't know. It'll probably all balance out. All right. So, anything else for Fox?
Nope.
Nope. All right. Let's go ahead and wrap this up with the last one. Rather on the rather grim note, but I thought it would be kind of worth talking about. So, in Japan, I think this was in Tokyo more specifically. A murder happened, and it took place. It's not even an attempted murder anymore. It's a full-on murder occurred at one of the Pokemon centers in Japan. The attacker was armed with 2 knives, so knives in both hands, right? And there was a video right here of people running away from the scene. You don't really, of course, there's nothing graphic here. You just get a little, so you get a little sample of like a little bit of the chaos of what was going on. A lot of people like running and like, hey, what's going on? Like confusion, like those are the people in the blue shirts. Those are the staff. So a lot of people, yeah. So you can see like people just running away from the store. Yeah, you see some of the staff, and yeah, you see people like, what the fuck's going on, right? There's the Pokemon Center. They're trying to evacuate people. Is that? No, okay. Maybe it wasn't. I thought there was some like little drips of blood or something, but no, I don't think. Yeah, There's a lot of running around, a little bit of a just chaos throughout the whole thing. Well, that's kind of being generous with it. So, unfortunately though, it was a female staff member that was stabbed by a man, right, in the Ikebukuro Pokemon Center. He also stabbed himself in the neck. And then after that, though, there was like more updates after another. There was a fatal stabbing, yes. So there, and then even the Pokemon company put out a statement about it. An incident occurred at Pokemon Center Mega Tokyo, Higashi Ikebukuro, Tokyo. March 26th will be closed temporarily. With the police, all that stuff, in cooperation with police, blah blah blah, all that stuff, right? Pretty brutal from what it sounds like, and especially with this last part right here. So these are the details, right? This is pretty much like what happened or why it happened. So details of the attack involved with the victim being Harukawa Moe, a 21-year-old woman attacked by her stalker, an ex-boyfriend. Police advised the victim to quit her job because the aggressor knew where she worked, but she refused, saying it was my dream to work here, right? Yeah, so she already reported to the police. All they said was, why don't you just go quit your job? Right? And then, yeah, a lot of people were like fucking, angry at the police. Like, hey, like, that's all you did? You know? Like, no attempt to like fucking, I don't know. Oh, I don't know, go to the fucking boyfriend, right? But instead, they just tell her to quit. You know? So what will be stopping him from finding out her next job, right? Like stalking, right? It's just so sad that it happened. So both the woman and the stalker boyfriend, are dead because he killed himself after he killed the woman or the ex-girlfriend. I mean, it's kind of like pretty obvious, like he was obsessed with her. Something wasn't working. Something happened, so she wanted to break up with him, and then that all escalated from there. So pretty sad. You know, things like this do happen though, but yeah, like, you know, the she wanted to work here and like fucking let this be her job for a while or a long time. But unfortunately, that came to an end thanks to her fucking ex-boyfriend, unfortunately. And the police, of course, didn't do shit to help her because all they did was tell her to quit her job, right? Which is like empty words, empty advice, right? Any comments on this sort of rather tragic situation?
Mm, again, like I know of Japanese police force and stuff, but
Yeah.
mm, there should be like a good protocol to not just treat it like like a brush off, pretty much,
Yeah, right.
and take shit serious.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me.
Right. Yeah, no, no, they definitely sound like they didn't do their job, but I mean, there is some Japanese nuance to it, but I can't really get into it. It's kind of hard to explain, but all I can say is though, it just sucks that she didn't really get the help that she deserved, right, from the authorities, and you know, um, the boyfriend got her, and that's pretty much it. Like, it's the classic sort of yandere like kind of bullshit, you know. Um, no one else can have her but me kind of vibes, and that was like pretty much it. And of course, they had it all take place at a fucking Pokemon Center, which is kind of sad because, like, there's kids there, right? Like children, everybody of all ages are there, and potentially they had to see that shit happen right in front of them, and yeah, that's horrible. It's definitely horrible. It's the last place you would think of a violent act like that, but like they say, fact is strangers in fiction. Stuff like this can happen, of course, anywhere, and it just sucks. So, deepest condolences to her family and friends, because that is not a way to go, especially with how potentially preventable this was. But again, the police didn't do shit about it. They didn't do anything about it. All right, let's just try to skim through this stuff, right? Including the rare stuff. So One Piece. Actually, we can end on a rather positive note. Actually, Netflix, the live action Netflix series. Netflix actually wants to try to get to 12 seasons with the live action. Producers say that they need to have 6 seasons to even reach the middle point of the story, and 12 to adapt it completely. This could take 15 to 20 years. Yeah. So, what do you think?
Well, they better be filming back to back.
Yeah, right. But I think even so, like that, this is gonna still take 15 years, to be generous, right? To make it good, like make sure it's all, pristine and such. But I think sadly, I mean, well, people say it's impossible. I mean, someone says, one person says, we be talking the 40 something Nakamas when there's only 2-year time skip. They can't change actors. These are already the faces of the live action. Let's pray that we make it to Marineford. Stay positive. Someone else says, yes, it can be done. Oh, no, it's the same poster. Yes, it can be done as long as the actors want to keep going. I don't think the age thing will be a problem in the live action version. They have to handle different ages. The characters will be older in the manga/anime. It's a liberty they'll have to take if they want to make the series. Yeah, I mean, I guess. They could do it. It's just, yeah. they're gonna be in their 40s by the time they're even caught up to it, and who knows how much longer One Piece is, right? After with the final arc still. Any other comment?
No.
No. Okay. I think this is more related to okay, so just more of the same thing. And then and then somebody else says the live action may not adapt the full series. There's a specific arc for where Eiichiro Oda wants to go up to. We all know where he wants the live action to end. I guess that's according to one quote from the cast. So perhaps because it's straight from the cast, this sounds more legit, right? To me anyway. I mean, I guess we can play it just so.
He has a vision to where he wants to end. Not end, but where he wants us to take.
Oh, understood.
The live action too. And we all know about it.
Yes.
We all know where he wants to go up to. So
We do, yeah.
Yeah, that helped me up a lot. Do you?
Of course. I mean,
yeah. There's a specific arc he wants us to go up to.
Yeah.
which is
No.
Before we're 50.
of course not. Of course we can't say it. That would just be trouble.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you think? What do you make of that?
Yeah, I think it's Marineford.
Yeah. You think it's Marineford? You think it's right before the time skip?
Yep.
Yeah. I think when Luffy does the whole he has the message on his arm, was it? It was like the what do you call? The 3D 2Y message on his arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the probably the ending shot for the live action series. If this is true, of course. If they go with this route. There's literally two routes, right? So they can go the full route, right? Like the 12 seasons, go at it until they're all fucking caught up and even end it with the original story. The other route, of course, is this one. They have a specific point to stop at, and that's it. That'll be it for the end of this project. Which honestly, that sounds like a pretty realistic route or choice. And especially if they were specifically told from Oda, like, yeah, this is where the live action should be, then that sounds a little more believable, Yeah, because 12 seasons, 15 to 20 years, like, fuck, man. Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot to ask for. Yeah, Alabasta is a full season, but what arcs are going to be explored? I mean, makes sense. Oda will probably discord some arcs, summarize them very quickly for the live action anime adaptation because the anime served as a great route for his world building. It is very likely that they will reach Laugh Tale faster, adapting arcs that are valuable for that. Okay, that sounds like a reasonable comment or take. Yeah. And then is that the same thing? Oh yeah. Little extra bit right here. So Netflix Indonesia dropped a tweet involving with a video of Sanji winking. Right? It says this is translated right from the original Indonesian language. So it says translation. It says Sanji's winking damage is making me melt, like a long melt, right? It's my smiley face or whatever, right? The video, I love this freeze frame. The video itself is actually 2 hours and 23 seconds long. Or no, excuse me, 2 hours and 2 minutes and 23 frames long. Like what? Why? Why? I mean, yeah, it's like loop. It's just looped. Yeah, the sound and everything is looped. But yeah, it got a lot of attention, right? Decent amount of likes and all that stuff. 3,000. A lot of views though. A lot of views. What do you make of that? Sorry, what?
Cute.
Oh, cute. Okay. Yeah. Strange. Cute. But strange.
Yep.
All right. We also had a bit of a nice surprise. So, especially for old anime fans of Clamp stuff. All right, Zal. What did you make of this one?
The lesbians are back.
Yeah.
So Magical Ray Night, it was one of kind of like my first early introduction to Clamp. You would think it was Cardcaptor Sakura or
that's my introduction, yeah.
Or fucking XX Holic. I think XX Holic came out a little bit after Cardcaptors.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. It's been years.
Yeah.
But yeah, just finally seeing, because we had an announcement that they're remaking or whatever's to this anime. Which again, I'm glad that some anime studios are actually going back to their old IPs of what put them on the on the board, on the market. Call it.
Oh, I remember this little guy. He's in the Tsubasa.
Oh, so small little world building. So those bunnies, I forget their names.
Yeah.
They are mostly in every Clamp show.
Yeah.
They're either a character or they're out in on the background.
Yeah. Like basically like chocobos for Final Fantasy, kind of. Kind.
Or more like it's because every Clamp show actually is a part of the XX Holic universe. XX Holic is supposed to be its main hub.
Yeah.
And yeah, and the bunnies are supposed to be the things that are able to go through.
Oh right,
through
the
these
different worlds. Yeah. Yeah, because I remember, that was a thing in Tsubasa. I think Tsubasa is the one that
Chronicles was supposed to further push that. Sakura was a Nexus being or something. Like she's in every universe.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. There's always like the same counterparts, but it's like a parallel universe kind of thing. And then they went to different worlds, and that involved with characters from different Clamp stuff. Although sadly they didn't cover Ray Earth. I was kind of surprised, but they did cover a decent amount of others, but not Ray Earth. Did not. But at least Ray Earth is getting the love and attention now. And yeah, so it's like this is your jam, yeah, pretty much.
I grew up with this, you younglings.
Yeah. So, man, it makes me think like, oh man, I hope they like pick Tsubasa back up though, because like
yeah, Tsubasa fucking crashed. Like it just stopped.
It just stopped. The manga finished, but the anime just all right, we're done. Yeah, bye. They stopped on Tokyo Revelations, and that's about it. That was like the OVA weird movie kind of thing, whatever project, and that was it. I was like, so the manga ended. Where's the rest of it? And it's just years and years and years, man, ever since. Yeah, that was like kind of my jam. Like I was kind of into like the Bishonen kind of stuff, you know.
Mhm.
And that was, yeah, Tsubasa was definitely one of them. So I kind of had my little attachment to it, including of course Card Captor Sakura. Yeah, and that was my introduction to Clamp, and then Tsubasa, and then a little bit of a little tiny bit of Exisholic, but yeah, mostly on Tsubasa. That's about it.
Yep.
Yep. Gotta love the signature character designs with the long ass arms, man. They all had long ass arms. Eyes too, but especially their arms. Something about them is just like Jesus. But yeah, nice. Hopefully, maybe they'll be inspired to do more Clamp stuff, and maybe officially finish Tsubasa. If they have to start over and then finish it, I mean, shit, I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. So, nice. At least this is getting the traditional 2D treatment, like fucking Fist of North Star, where it actually goes between back and forth with 3D and 2D. Strangely enough, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Damn, why are they doing that? That's so weird. Because I noticed like in the trailer, Shin was like not 3D. I was like, what?
Yeah, we missed a step.
Yeah. Yeah, we yeah. Maybe they missed the memo on it. I don't know.
Yeah. We fired our lead artist.
Yeah, and then so just fill in the rest of with 3D fucking slop. So, anyways, yep. Anything else you wanted to throw in, or we're good?
Oh no.
Okay. Yep. It was a long one. Definitely a lot happened, but we got through it, and at least we ended on a happy note. Yeah. But hopefully no more bombshells, please, that are horrible, like Epic Games. But something tells me there's probably gonna be more later down the line. But at least meanwhile, though, this is the last of March, which means April is going to be the month of games for me, because I am going to be looking forward to Mouse, PI for Hire, Pragmata, but also Nearness to Everness, that is coming out April as well. And they're all coming out like within like the same like window too. Especially Mouse and Pragmata. They're coming out literally like a day apart or something like that, if not the same day. So April is gonna be jam packed for me anyway. Do you have any games besides Pragmata that you're?
No.
Okay. What about the mouse game? I thought you said you were interested in the mouse game.
I was interested in game, but for like major games, it is Pragmata and Onimusha.
Okay.
For major games.
Major games, gotcha. Any indie games, mouse, or is it
just the mouse
okay.
for now. Oh, and someone Max was playing like 2 nights ago. Kind of like it looks like DuckTales, but it's not.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It was part of the Microsoft like showing.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. That's it from us. Thanks. And we'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.